gladly let him go through that path. But because I can see more ahead of him, I cried that Odumosu is not doing this job. That Odumosu is in UK, and the daughter is carrying a very big case like this. I said this was not appropriate. And all the gangs, they came against me. Papariano, you are against a legal team. How can you be against legal team? Baba MOHBAD, know what is good. Are you the one that will tell the man what is good? That was how they were fighting me. They were telling me that, how does I think I know what is better than that man that has his son? Imagine. How can I know what is better than the man that has his son? Are we here because the man has the son? Or we are here to see through a better way of getting justice to the son himself? What if the father says he doesn't want justice today? Will all of us Nigeria back off the case? Will we back off if the father said he doesn't want justice, just like the mother? But hey, whether mother, whether father want justice or not, as long as you find grace in the sight of the public, believe me, they will be there for you. MOHBAD found grace. In the beginning, not even the father came out to say, I want justice. It was already the public. That were advocating for justice. There's one video I would have played to you if time permits me. I believe I have the time, but let me see if I can find it in this account. To see how Nigerians in hundreds in their numbers cheering, marching the street. For the sake of MOHBAD. Listen to this. I know you cannot see this, but okay, let me take this close. You understand? Most of us that you see, we speak out without the fear or without loyalty to any man, is because that is the will of God. It is the will of God to speak truthfully, bravely, and fearlessly the truth, even when hindered by different circumstances, cultures, tradition, and religion. When Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego were forced to bow down for an idol, even in the face of that persecution, they stood their ground and replied to Nebuchadnezzar that they will only bow and worship the one and one true God. We bow for nobody. Our loyalty is to only Almighty God. How can you be coming here and saying that you trust human being? You trust that Baba MOHBAD cannot lie. Baba MOHBAD suddenly becomes like an angel. We are in the midst of a suspicious case. that anybody could be suspected for anything. All that should be done is proper investigation and have them exonerated. That is what should be done. Not saying that, not just feeling some way. If it's by feeling, we go nowhere, we get nothing. But if it is by logic, by reasoning, we get something and we go somewhere. Do you understand? We have abundant love in us. That's why we remain here. We have seen darkness in this case, but we said no. A light must be shone to this case. And we have shined the light of God in this case. If you look at all the things we have been saying, when I came out, I said the legal team is not taking us anywhere. I said Berekete. I said Muyiwa. And I also went ahead Gurexi. Look at it today. What do you say about these people today? It became attacking when we insist to know the outcome of what our money was used for. And we are being played. And we call on Baba MOHBAD. We write to him, Baba, can you please change these people? Because without you, we will not have these criminals. These guys are only there because you are there. Just because we respect you does not mean you give room to people who will kill and destroy this case for us. If you continue that way, sorry will come for you. Sorry will challenge you. And I think that was how everything started. In fact, Papariano, I do bring a lot of anti-justice here. One of the reasons why I bring them, I already know where I stand. But I want to know what they have as the truth. What they believe in. They can't manipulate me. They can't convince me. In fact, I will be the one to manipulate them instead. Because I have the light of God in me. And I'm working so hard to see that the will of God is done in this case. Because I know most of you are emotional. You're mostly coming from religious background. And that's why I'm trying to speak religiously. Maybe I should take this off my neck. Maybe that will make it better. So it doesn't look like one, charming babalao. And yes. Maybe I should speak this way. Let me put sign of the cross. This will make more sense. Because I know what is appealing to some people. They need to see something which they can relate with. Oh, no, sorry. I wanted to represent myself as a man of God. Sorry.
Papariano.
Please block that person talking about gay here. Just block the person straight. Okay, we don't condone those things here. Please. Moderator, please block that person. Useless person. Nonsense.
Papariano.
Get lost. That's why Donald Trump is coming for all of you. Don't worry, Donald Trump has passed the law right now. All of you. A man marrying man, woman marrying woman.
Baba, they come outside today and it make me call your life with that, senior.
Adibi, there's something we can do to that person, not just to block that person. Why did we just block that person? I think we should have find a way to find to useless person. How can you just come here and make people want to vomit? Oh yeah, block the second one. This second one is in prison. Block this one too. This one is in prison, please. Block this one in prison. They are in prison. They keep. That's the news coming. You guys shouldn't go work. How did you get there? You committed a crime and you are there. Serve. Gladly serve. When you finish, we are trying to get some people to go to prison right now. You see what we are doing? We are not trying to get them to prison and make them to begin to go and beg and live like they never did anything. Who even know whether you killed somebody who should have lived their life and become something very good for this country? You guys are begging to go to prison. When you guys were out, don't commit crime, don't commit crime. We are here to guide more people so they don't go to prison. We are not here to come and be giving you guys money. So I don't know, because me, I like to convince one person. When people ask questions, I try to answer with love. Unless I know they don't have love in them, I don't hate Baba. But the actions of Baba is not helpful enough for justice. And it's not even encouraging people enough to move on with this case. Because people do disagree. But why should he be taking side? People who have previously helped this man. Suddenly you will just come out with one story and say they are anti-justice. What does it look like to be anti-justice? People I know who are anti-justice are people who confess with their lips that MOHBAD was not killed, that nothing happened to MOHBAD, and in fact, Wunmi is innocent, the baby is MOHBAD baby. These are people who are anti-justice. And with people who we can also prove by evidence. What evidence do you have in making somebody an anti-justice? On what moral ground, on what reasonable ground does Bukky Jesse just wake up? And the actions of Bukky Jesse itself is constituting to anti-justiceism. Her actions, her way of judgment, Bukky Jesse would just wake up and say, oh, that person is not good for this case. And ask a question, can Bukky Jesse take over this case? So many people are showing interest to take over this case because they care. If she care too, Bukky, Papariano, I will support 100% if either Bukky Jesse or Gurexi can stop being a spy. Let them take this case so that all of us, we can be calling on Bukky. Bukky, now you are the one there. We expect you to do this. Bukky, now you are the one there. Oh yeah, Bukky, call on lawyer. Then it is Bukky who will deal with lawyer straight. Why can't Bukky take the role of Muyiwa? She has the commanding tone and tell the lawyer. And whatever money that is needed, we'll put it. Why is she running behind? What I think, they want to put puppet in there. Puppeteers who will not achieve nothing, who they will only use. Bukky, is action is showing that she's working to an external force that are trying to put in wrong people around Baba MOHBAD. If she come in there, people will dictate her secrets. They will dictate what she is into. Bukky will never join any group. Bukky will never be at the aim of affair. But she will keep fighting and condemning everybody there. Tell me how she meant well for this case. Right now, there's vacancy. She's the one that wake up, Odumosu, go. She will wake up, Muyiwa, go. Why can't she come in? Because if someone else comes right now, the moment they stop being puppets to her, she will still say, go again. But why don't we just put her there now? Bukky Jesse, please assume office. I can't wait to see you as the Controller General. I will gladly, Papariano, I will stop dragging Bukky. I will gladly speak well the moment Bukky Jesse take charge of Joseph Aloba. And all these things she's saying, she put it into action. I don't want it to go through Baba. I want, in fact, let Sanshit work with Bukky straight. Baba is not learned. Why don't you want somebody who is well charged to advise Sanshit? Why do you limit Sanshit only to Muyiwa or to Baba? Why? In fact, bring Ishak. I will be very glad if you bring someone like Ishak to be managing Baba MOHBAD. Somebody that we can see some reasonability in them. But now you look. You see that it's like Baba and the poor grass. They are already entering into each other. They are already smiling at each other. They are smiling at each other. Okay, and the reaction of nature is about to take place, and you now you are empowering it to take place. You are empowering the reaction of nature to take place, and very soon now, Baba MOHBAD, Igbola go begin stand like this, because out of taking care of Baba MOHBAD, there will be sometimes, let me even relax here. It is too late. I can't go back to whatever village I come from. It is too late. Let me just, Baba, where's your bed? We can sleep. Just sleep around. Let me just sleep here. Before you know, I know what they are trying to do. They want Baba to impregnate poor grass. They are trying to take Baba official wife away from Baba, because I don't know how you can be saying a woman should go and be managing a strong and active man. This is almost 2 years now that MOHBAD passed. Are you saying Baba is still mourning? Baba needs somebody to rub him powder. Baba needs somebody to help him massage. What is the purpose of bringing in a massager to come and be massaging Baba? Why? Guys, you all know who the massager is. You all know who the massager is. The new game now, they want somebody to be massaging Baba. Massage. We can tell the direction the justice seekers of these people are going. And they will be crying that we are not on the same chapter. Is Baba working? Somebody is in charm on me. Hey, somebody is in charm on me. Guys, please, let me put one of this for protection, please. Mama tell gone more than no kan to bá distract me. Ma move on. Life me kò fẹ́ wàhálà. Close to God. Ọlọ́run ló ń gbé mi lọ. Ọlọ́run ló ń gbé mi lọ. Life me kò fẹ́ wàhálà. I don't know. Our people they don't like to hear the truth. All right. If I speak the truth about Baba, Baba will be angry. Baba will be angry. If I speak the truth about Yomi Fabi too will be angry. Yomi Fabi has blocked me and unblocked me and blocked me and kept unblocked me. I don't know what he saw that make him unblock me again today. You understand? I don't know. Maybe they need someone to be a puppet. Somebody that can just bow, that doesn't have sense of asking questions, of reasoning. It's just there to bow. You see, no matter how anybody run mouth, I will still ask my questions and get my answers. The game of I don't want to speak, I don't want to talk, it does not work with me. It does not work. There is not much evidence in this case that you are saying you don't want to speak. There is no big evidence anybody is covering up that they say they don't want to speak. The reason why they don't want to speak, they don't have nothing to talk about. Simple. Even if they have anything, it's not genuine. They know if you hear it, you will ease. They will instead say, I will not say it. I will swallow it. Bro, you swallow it, you don't swallow it. How does that help? This is going to 5, 6, 7 months now. If you may have anything, we would have gotten out of where we are. All right? The 3 seconds video, yes, I don't have a problem with that. Okay? But I want to, like as I said again, maybe he will block me again tonight. But do I care? I mean, like I care. Even when he sees me, do I look like any of these guys who will say, oh, I need Yomi to come and be here, so such that maybe if Yomi is here, there's going to be any difference? Like, I mean, anything will happen. No, please. I'm not those people that want Yomi for views or for anything. No, 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 no. I'm here for sacrosanct and for germane reasons. Hello, Vintage.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Oh my God, you are speaking. Wait, let me hear the microphone. No wonder somebody was speaking the other time and I couldn't hear the person. Hello?
Yeah, good day, sir.
Oh yeah, good evening, welcome, or good morning.
Yeah, you said something about Yomi now. And you are hearing everything that Mr. Muyiwa have been saying. Don't you think Mr. Muyiwa blocked the CCTV and everything?
Oh no, no, no. Mr. Muyiwa is anti-justice. Areas where Mr. Muyiwa did not act very well, we can see those areas. It is not about destroying evidence, but it's about scandaling. It's about squandering our money. On those areas, Mr. Muyiwa, mismanaging our money, concealing the money, all those things I can agree. But when it comes to destroy an existing evidence, in fact, who has seen the evidence? Did Yomi ever see any evidence anywhere? They told him come and watch, and he said, I don't want to watch. Something you did not watch. How can you tell that it was destroyed? What if the neighbor who told you that there was something, what if that neighbor had nothing? Because at the end of the day, when police got involved, neighbor said he had nothing, that he had deleted it. That neighbor is a joke. Such neighbor should be arrested. Yomi should be singing every day. Instead of Yomi going to home where you are, Yomi should be singing on that neighbor. Yomi should be on the neck of that neighbor. Same way it's on the neck of Adura. Because Yomi has an evidence, a confession from that neighbor that there was an evidence. So that confession so they only need to bring that man. All they need to do, right, is to bring that man to police station. That sir was there. Did you see Mr. Yomi Fabi? Did you speak to him? Yes, you spoke. Okay. Did you ever say at any point that there was an evidence?
Yeah.
If the man agrees, he's in trouble. If the man disagrees, that he never told Yomi that there's any evidence. Okay. Now, Yomi, can you provide any evidence how you think this man's evidence was destroyed? How do you know that the evidence this man have was destroyed? What information do you have to prove that? Did anybody, Yomi, do you have evidence that anybody threatened this man? Can you bring us that evidence? How somebody threatened the man, which led the man to deleting the video? So has Yomi posted any evidence of the threats that came to the neighbor, so that we will see the kind of threat? Or everything is just verbal?
It's not everything you put on social media. Because the same Mr. Yomi said something earlier on that MOHBAD died on the 11th.
No, that's a mistake. That is some babies who put it out. Some babies, not Muyiwa, sorry.
I'm not talking about Muyiwa. God damn it. I'm talking about Yomi now.
Okay. What did Yomi put out?
He said something about on the 11th that they saw people in MOHBAD's compound crying, screaming, and all those things.
But the same person has rejected that.
Come on, you people, we are all Nigerians. They can threaten you and you change your words.
Okay, wait, Vintage, let me ask you a question. Okay. Now, everybody, let's look at this. If we want to debunk Yomi right now, when that person that was sent to MOHBAD house got there, the neighbor was not around, right? The neighbor was not around. So the person Yomi sent there never saw the neighbor. Okay? So now, how was the neighbor threatened? Yomi doesn't have the number of the neighbor, right? And the person you sent doesn't have the number of the neighbor. So how was the neighbor threatened? Where? How? By who? It's not
They
clear.
are,
And
they
and
are,
and did the neighbor tell Yomi that he was threatened by who? How? These are babies.
he has a number, for God's sake.
And secondly, no, he didn't have. He didn't have. Look at it.
No,
He just like
he gave the number to Mr. Muiwa. I
no,
was
no, please
online
wait.
then.
No, please wait. When Yomi sent, when Muiwa sent somebody to go to that compound, right? The person was supposed to go meet the neighbor, okay? And eventually, the person went to that house and did not see the neighbor. And the person called Yomi back, and Yomi said, wait around. Okay? Now I'm asking a question. If that person has a number, wasn't he supposed to be in communication with the neighbor before going there? That, hello, are you home? I'm coming this time, that time. Is that not how things are done? Do you just come my home without calling me, without telling me?
Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
With a number, phone call, you can trace information or something about somebody else. Which
You're not getting my point. If I'm coming to meet you at home, am I not supposed to call you or text you and have an agreement that you're at home before I come? I don't know you and I'm coming to you. Am I not supposed to speak to you, call you, text you, inform you that I'm coming? Is that not how it works?
No, listen to me.
But again, the second part, that one is one part of it, that's the neighbor. The second part of it, the boat didn't just work. The second person, who was a lady, who Yomi claimed that the person knows how the estate was constructed and all of those things. Yomi gave that woman's number. Yomi called that woman and then gave the woman's number to the guy, not the neighbor, okay, to the guy that was sent there. So they claimed that, they said that guy called the neighbor, called the woman wasn't picking. Then the guy now hacked the woman information and sent everything to her, which is disgusting to me in the first place. Somebody you don't know, whatever, you don't even know whether it's a police or whatever, so you just, because through the number, you just went to get all the information and send it to the woman, right? And now, that information, can the woman bring it out or send it to Yomi and show that she was threatened? Because that same woman, there was a time, she was running after Yomi everywhere that Yomi goes to. That this man lied on me, oh, nothing like that happened, oh. Oh, remember?
No,
Wait, just this wait. Wait. How many of you remember yet one woman who was running after Yomi, who even came to my platform? There was a woman who was running after Yomi who came to my platform here. I shunned that woman off. The woman felt like I didn't give her a place to talk. She was so angry that this man is lying on me. That she said that she sent someone number to me. This never happened. So Yomi should have proven it by submitting the information, which he did not.
I can get you. I don't want to say you're wrong, but at the same time, if somebody threatens me or my family, I would deny.
We keep hiding behind this threat. We keep hiding like there's one force somewhere. Okay, when we say threat, vintage, let's look at this way, right? If that woman was threatened, how did Yomi know the woman was threatened? Yomi would have seen some message, some evidence, right?
Yeah, because the woman.
So let Yomi bring that threat, that information, that threat. Let the woman bring it out. Let Yomi bring how the woman was threatened out. That alone is an evidence. However, that woman was threatened that day, that made that woman not to proceed with the evidence. Let Yomi bring that one out. Let's see it. Because if Yomi is claiming that the woman only gave verbal, testimony that was threatened, so I'm not going to continue, right? And the same woman is coming out to challenge him in front of him. Who was threatened? Who tell you how? Did me and you speak about this? Oh, the woman was shouting on his head. We have to drop the woman. That same woman, we have to drop the woman. You don't know what game is going on in this thing. You have to run Jumole like this. Now Lagos we did. Now Lagos with them bonus. Now we grew. Okay. If something, let's please wait. We're not condoning attitude of scam. Okay. I understand. In a case like this, everybody will do whatsoever that will make them relevant. But we must understand that we are frustrating people. When you tell people that you have something that does not exist and they are spending their money, they are spending their time, having huge expectations and get nothing at the end of the day, you have done more damage to people than saving people. You are here to save one person, but in saving one person, you are doing damages to another thousands of people. Some cannot even cook, some can't even eat, some can't even knack with their husband. There's one woman that was crying last time that said that the husband was in the room calling like her to come. The husband was tying towel, calling her to come, that that he's in the mood, he's feeling like to have the beddy, and this lady was here, was listening to updates, was here caring that something is gonna come. Till the husband slept off. We have to do better.
I know we have to do better, you're right. But at the same time, you don't have to expose. Shebi, Oman Songpe, they are doing it underground. Maybe your Me Too is doing it on the underground.
We are tired of the undergrounds. It leads us nowhere.
The underground, we started them, didn't take us anywhere. You understand? TikTok king.
Yeah, introduction.
You understand?
This is
Yes. Alright, so that's what
Papariano
I'm saying.
platform.
You understand? This is it. We have to
Yeah,
do better.
welcome to Papariano
We
platform.
have to
Introduction.
do better. And telling ourselves truth like this, we only create a healthy environment. Though it may be hard to take in,
Right? Whoever is coming doesn't like it when they get spotted. They never get happy. But pushing and encouraging such behavior of depicting lies and correcting them and putting things correctly, I think it will only heal the society and makes it a healthy one. All our endeavors, our effort is to make the society healthy. But you cannot make it healthy when you cannot sort out problems. So whenever you see problems, we have to call it out. We have to address it. So that's why I address all of them. So it will not be like Papariano is just supporting Yomi. I have said it. In fact, I was the first person here that usher people. Hey, don't contribute money to me. You know, like Oloriabi platform. Go put money in Yomi Fabi's account directly. It's really doing so well. We encourage for the conference that Yomi did. We called for it. He never wanted to go that way. But eventually he went that way and it was befitting. He loved it. It made him look nice. And he became better. And this is part of our endeavor to see that good things are pushed forward. But now, let me even leave Yomi. Yomi has done his best and he has done the best. We understand that. But just as some other things which are not just suitable, we have to be making those things clear to people so we can know where we are. Because people are asking for way forward. It's because there seems to be more informations, but no one is utilizing them. But in reality, there's almost no information. There are only, I don't want to talk about it. I have it. I'm keeping it. I'll use it. There are no informations, because if there were informations, everybody has said, I have something. When it's time to bring those things, we don't see them. They disappear. Right? So we don't want that. If you don't have nothing, don't say you have something. Especially when it comes to justice.
But Yomi is doing
when it comes to what killed MOHBAD.
But Yomi is doing good, right?
Yomi has done the best. His little activism, or in fact, the activism that he has bring into this case has accelerated this case. Maybe let me say 200% or even 300%. We like his energy, his vibes, but just that we will not enjoy him playing us. So whenever he feels like playing games, I think he shouldn't just do it with this case, because there are people who can dictate games and who will not let it go scot-free.
But why can't you people
now
dictate the game since 18 months?
We have been doing so now. That's why we became enemy. Why were we secluded? Why were we put on one side? Why do you think Lady Ellis was being fought by so many people? Because we were calling for the rightful things to be done. In fact, one thing that, will I say, did not allow the public to act very well again in this case is because the public did not have an independent lawyer in the coroner inquest. All right? And whenever such attempt is made, the force that fights against this attempt is too much. In fact, any lawyer who wants to come in, I think will be very careful because their personality will be disgraced, will be rubbished. Can you imagine you are a lawyer, vintage, they call you vintage shit, or shit vintage, or Bankole and shit, and shit. How would you feel? These are individuals who has no money, they have no contribution. All they do is to abuse people and send people who are serious away from this case. I don't have to be in any field, like as I've always said. I am an advisor in this case. There's nothing that we have right now that want to make me be in the field. We have legal team, which I paid more than 320,000 naira, so that we can have an accumulation of some amount of money and instruct our legal team to do the needful. I was crying out for the legal team to do what we paid for. So why would you expect me to go risk my life out there after I have employed the service of a legal team? You guys were the one protecting Odumosu that he's doing so well. Legal team is okay. I said no. Our legal team should be doing conferences, should be showing that the government is not efficient in this case. But they weren't doing all those things. If the lawyer is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, so you want me to leave my own job and go and be doing the lawyer's job? On what ground? And I don't even have 3 seconds video. Let's even say I had 3 seconds video. Maybe it's a coincidence. Yomi was lucky he had 3 seconds video. Without the 3 seconds video, was he going around to police activating? No. All those things was he going? Okay. And now I have credited Yomi, but I'm just saying things that we will not tolerate in this case. If anybody don't want us to analyze them, when you speak to the public, especially in this case, which I am, make sure you say it correctly. Because I am going to analyze every single thing that flies around this case. I've taken my time. I brought so many people in this case just because we are so loose and we tell them, hey, go everywhere. I see how so many people believe in me in this case. Which, whenever I come out and I take things discussed in different places and address them, they still believe in it. That's why when I was against the GoFundMe, I know how much weight it was. I know the weight when I was against the GoFundMe. So, the same thing. I love Yomi, and in fact, he has done the best because, look at it. I even had issue with Bukky Jesse. Because, can you imagine, Bukky Jesse claimed that she had a video. Though, I am still trying to analyze. I'm still trying to analyze this video that Bukky Jesse said was sent to her, which she just destroyed. This video was sent to Bukky Jesse in not less than 3 months ago. Why did Bukky not give this video to Yomi to support the 3 seconds video of Yomi? Because
even
there is no way.
If she doesn't give it to Yomi, she can pull it out for people.
She cannot. She can't even do it. The best, before you put video out, you must have shared it with the authorities. Before you bring it out, like according to me, before videos are brought out, after you have given to authority, follow them up, and authority condemns it and don't want to do anything with it, right? And you have got legal advice on it, and now you need the public to pressure the authorities to do something on it. You need to show the public something. That's what I say, right? This one that she has got, if Sanshit is not responding to her, why did she not use her money to get a lawyer? Last time, Supreme Iron Lady, she used her money to get a lawyer to come sue Wumi on behalf of Baba. Even if Baba MOHBAD have to tell Supreme Iron Lady that Wumi is the wife of my son, I cannot sue the wife of my son. The same Baba that told them that he cannot sue the mother of MOHBAD. He cannot sue the wife of MOHBAD, and he wants justice. That's what I'm telling you.
They asked the man when he went to Arise TV The same question. That's how many people has Babamo have sued. He said no. They said then you are not looking for justice.
It is only we on TikTok that are taking this nonsense, this madness.
Anyway, it is well though. But Yomi is really trying. I'm not going to lie about that.
We don't have issue with that, but we have to also let him know that will not, because we are supporting him, we will not allow ourselves to be played games. All right. And if it's going that way, it should just, this is just an advice. Simple.
Okay.
If it's wise, he will take it. If he does the rightful thing, when we discuss the history of this case, we'll speak about the things he has said, he has done, and he will be happy when he hears those things, the feedback, many years later on. But if he decides to, because some people are gullible, he understands that he's well intelligent than so many people in this case, but he should not take advantage of his exposure and his intelligence to play games on them, right? That will not go well by me.
But
Now, let's put aside
people,
your please. It's not about your please. I speak about everybody. Don't just make it your alone. Let me move from that person. I'm done with your
okay, I'm sorry, sir.
I don't want to focus on your
Can we get justice without the family involved?
Oh yeah, sure. Justice is a public case. It's not the case of the family. If it was a civil case of maybe owing me money, debt, that one is private case. But this one, Baba MOHBAD is not the police. Baba MOHBAD is not the lawyer, right? It is a job of the police to investigate whoever they find guilty, and they make sure the person gets to court. And so, and we are paying the police, with the public, we are paying the police because our resources, money is being used to pay the police institution so that they can be active in their duty. So whenever they are not active in their duty, we only have to call them out police, just like we are calling them out right now. They must investigate the 3 seconds video with Yomi to see whether there's an evidence. If they find evidence in that 3 seconds video, they don't need the approval of Baba MOHBAD to go and arrest Wumi, because the video serves as an evidence that will lead them to arrest whoever that committed the crime. So it's not about the family. Family, the reason why we are coming for family, because we contributed so much amount of money. They played us, they deceived us, and at the end of the day, they did nothing. They only allow, this process, this situation where we are right now, they only allow it to come true. We wouldn't have been in this particular position where we are right now, but the family paved way for this, because their inactivity and their cooperation with anti-justice that destroyed this case. So we can get justice with or without the family.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Now that Duki Jesse has admitted that Baba MOHBAD is no looking for justice,
did she say so? She said Muyiwa, not Baba. She said Muyiwa. They are still respecting Baba.
yeah,
She can't say Baba.
Papariano,
She can't.
that is the foolishness of that story, and this is where I'm going. So thank you for even taking me there immediately. It is the foolishness of her show. If you are admitting that you gave this to Baba, you gave that weighty plead, that audio that the voice could be verified by Adura, by anybody in that house. That was clear enough to ask any one of them, who is this one talking? Who is this person? Baba MOHBAD, he said she gave it to Baba MOHBAD. Baba MOHBAD said she turned it down. He turned it down not to give it to Sanshitu or their legal team.
No, that Muyiwa told him not to give it. That is nothing.
Papariano, he did say he gave it to Muyiwa. He said he gave it to Baba MOHBAD.
That's what I'm saying, that Baba gave it to Muyiwa. Baba gave it to Muyiwa. And Muyiwa said there's nothing in it.
Baba could have access to the legal team, okay? Without Muyiwa. Papariano, don't take me to for this money, please.
I'm just saying, you have to quote her correctly, please. Quote what she said. She said that,
her,
yeah, don't we believe that
Baba
MOHBAD did the wrong thing. Baba should have taken it to Sanshik, not to Muyiwa.
What she reported to us is that Baba said, not Muyiwa said, he said, Baba said, I have the audio, I recorded it.
Please play that, please. Play that,
more than
please.
1 hour.
Can you please play that, please?
You are taking me back now. Let me get
No. Please, don't use that statement. Say it the way she said, because I'm playing listen to it. I'm there.
Do you know this lady said one thing a different time? He can say it and turn it together. Do you know this?
No, please. I like people to quote. Let's quote her correctly and then make our analysis from there. so that will be good, so that she cannot, so that. Can you hear the voice, please?
Before she started this show, before she started playing that voice note, she first of all addressed the matter. That was when she even indicted Baba.
Okay, let me take it back. No problem. Wait.
But no, don't worry.
Wait. No, please wait. Let's hear
if
together.
You think you want it the way.
And another question. So, Emma, me. There was something. We are going to call up one million. Come back up to one. It's just Friday. If I don't just a professional time city, mobile got up in your home. But it's something you can talk with me. Because it's about topic with you now. I need potential your book in the visitor. Well, very sorrow for me. Maybe you're the sorrow for me. But I'm about it to one bed. But I'm what you feel pain. He's intelligent, he's educated. What you want to keep on share. All what I'm doing is solicit and can analyze in Kotoba Shele. No, I don't do that. See, come back to Shele. It means God discernment me. It means God. But God, don't leave me like if you put two and two together. You will only put it on blame me. It means don't go on. Say, man, don't have a day. They told me, any in Shebai, any in Shebai, what the so who come for me go? Oh, so who can you from what was a bit? But we don't share Isha Sylvester. Isha Sylvester, do they shake on? If I think any thing by you to most of I shall buy the professional and money. Professor, but we don't share Sylvester. But the what is Sylvester or nobody does know. What but was a bit conclusively. Give me back to the belly, what's something? Hey, Mama, no, me more. And I can't question. See my mom asking the question. See, but I'm want to make. It's a fight the movie, but I'm money power, she might be chef meal. She follow money got to that professional. I will fight up with me. Money, what the F? See, the way they go to the something. Money my bishop for like a concept. Me, need to talk with me. To buy myself. Every guy is bishop and relax. But she relax, need to sign no thing. You suppose evidence spending sort of phone. Spending is part of the people in that house. And it could need. And the people got to sign something. Sign if we truly want justice. We should not look at the body. I want 15 years. My wife for you need it to be and 15 years important. Timon the voice then he said the voice you see me. Timon said the Baba MOHBAD. Baba MOHBAD is for me pay. So I'm going to tell you better. But say the voice is Baba MOHBAD. If you call up you want shit too. If they are the don't they come arrest him. Money go back to one don't they come summon. But some people that be one but I'm one because they must summon everybody. And they can play voice here. They want something me. We are called the call up one come back up one.
Papariano, stop it there.
She will tell you again that she gave it to Baba. Yeah, go on. I listened to it. I played on my TV.
Yeah, logically.
Quote her correctly.
No, don't worry. You know what she's trying to do here. Okay. Okay, she gave it to Baba MOHBAD. Right? If truly the Baba MOHBAD is looking for justice, Papariano, we don't need to tell Baba, Buki don't need to tell Baba to go and give it to Sanshitu. Let's be sincere and let's be straightforward. If Baba MOHBAD 100% is looking for justice, if DJ gave this to Baba has that Buiwa is in abroad, Baba is in Nigeria, their fan is in Nigeria. I believe Baba has fan's number, and I believe Baba can summon Sam.
Guys, right? Anything. I think what we should do right now,
yes,
to prove, and to make this girl understand something that she doesn't, right? I think that particular video that Buki played, let it be extracted. Let us give it to Yomi. Then let Yomi go use it very well. Let's see what they will say.
I think I like that, Papariano. It's a brilliant idea.
Because if Yomi take that one to police, Yomi will see the stop police. We disturb them like, we have to check this.
Definitely.
You understand? That's one good thing I like about Yomi. Because Buki could have given it to Yomi. She got this audio 3 months ago, not long. It's no more than 3 months ago she got this.
You see
because
why?
The fact that she was able to mention 3 seconds video. 3 second video came out about 4 months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
So
that was
this 3 second video has come out after.
Around December. Papariano,
this video came after 3 seconds video.
Yeah, you are going to why I brought up the topic, okay? It's simple. If she made relevance to 3 seconds video, Papariano, because in that show, this show, she made relevance to the 3 seconds video. If we look at her narrative, say they have.
Somebody said she said 2 weeks ago that she got it 2 weeks ago.
Whatever she said 2 weeks ago, we know she's lying. That's a lie. It's more than 2 weeks ago. Papariano, leave that thing. The guy wants to travel abroad.
And why just now? In fact, you see, let me tell something, right? How this one is even look fake. You know why it look fake?
No.
You know why it look fake, right?
No.
Who among them in that house, after seeing what Yomi did to Adura, okay, want to come and say they have something to sell and have money?
No, she said that the guy said so that that's why I'm saying that they acknowledge the fact that when they saw Adura Damola case, they step back. But this is where the game is, okay, Papariano. You that were talking to Buki Jesse, that means you will have 1 or 2 video in your hand. You did not see the game here. This is their mind game here. You are playing a middleman.
What if Buki Jesse right now plant this audio with somebody somewhere?
Now I'm going there now. That is why I'm going to expatiate with Papariano. Now, the person that talked to her is playing a middleman. That you can't speak to OG. OG is the one talking to that middleman. That means Buki Jesse was not speaking directly to OG in that audio. But the question is the voice of this person. Who is this person? Who can analyze? Who can confirm that it was Tunde, it was Muyiwa, it was Babajide that is talking? We can understand the voice that he was with us. But is this person now telling us that he doesn't have a clip of any of these things that happen in that house, or those things that happen in that house? At any stage, OG is a photographer. He only made sense when they said that the guy started recording from the car. You understand, Papariano? Because he is the photographer. Of course, you will have many. He knew that, okay, this could lead to something. Let me start recording. He has that I'm not trying to make it make sense that the guy actually recorded from the car. But if he says so, it makes sense because he was the official photographer of MOHBAD, okay? And if he says he starts to record, until this is substantiated, that he bring it out to the public to see truly there are evidences. You want to go to South Africa, right? But the negotiation said, no, I will give it to you. All those their story, they Buki Jesse, I don't believe you until we see any of these guys himself, the OG. Police could summon OG. And you will know that why is OG quiet, Papariano? Wumi never talked about OG in the car. All of them, they never talked about that OG throughout until I think Spending or Prime Board that say OG was in the car or something. They have to ask them question. How many of you were in the car? Let's say the driver didn't even know all of them, but he was able to say 2 people were sitting behind at the rear end. Why he narrated how they sat and came home. Now, my question is, DJ, so you knew all this. You never come out to even talk about the 3 seconds with that. No, don't fight your mule. I got an evidence. You have done show.
No, she said 2 weeks ago. If it's 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Consider that.
She did it. So she did it.
No,
Papariano.
I said consider 2 weeks ago that she just get this video in 2 weeks time from now.
That is what I'm saying. If she did a show, has done a show after that audio, because you remember when we were dragging her that she has been quiet. She came out. The next day she came out. Right? I know she was in prison, so you know she's facing law, whatever. Legal. She came out now. She spoke. She could have told everybody that come. That 3 seconds video you have been talking about, don't turn it down. It's relevant. But you are coming now after the autopsy.
How is that relevant? I mean, in what sense? Because it has nothing to do with this.
She made relevance to the 3 seconds video, Papariano. She said most of those videos, all of them has 1 or 2 videos in our show. That's what I'm saying.
No, please wait. in this conversation that I heard, listening to, Bukky just condemned this 3-second video stuff.
No, she did. No, she
Please wait.
did it.
Wait, let me tell you what I heard, and then you move. What I heard her saying is that, come, like, I want an evidence, a video that will show me something, not like this 3-second video, like, you know, like narrative. Like she was, because she was fully aware that, you know, this whole 3 seconds, like there's not, it's not clear enough. So she was saying she doesn't want something like all these 3 seconds, something like that.
No, Papariano, she actually make reference to it, and I will tell you where. Either she or the
Let's
guy.
get a little bit, please. Well, let's refresh.
No, I'm coming. Let me just refresh your brain before you play it, okay? Either she or the guy said that all of them has one or two.
No, I heard that one. That one, I heard that one.
Okay,
all of them have one or two
now
videos. I know that.
That was when she also talked about the 3 seconds video. Okay, but play it. Let's listen to it further.
So,
so Baba MOHBAD ò dá lóhùn Papariano.
Drag Baba, drag Baba.
Baba MOHBAD ò dá lóhùn. That's my question. I'll come back to you now. Baba MOHBAD ò dá lóhùn. Okay, but that's the audio he gave Baba. Baba ò dá lóhùn.
See now, this man, don't let me insult you. I don't know what you do for you. You guys are part of the people destroying everything. You will see the truth like this. You guys and the truth, you are far away from each other like this. Baba, Muyiwa, legal team, a team in Kankan. Àṣírí bàbá náà ò ní pẹ́ jáde. Justice tẹ́ wá ìmú fẹ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ gba justice náà. Ẹ máa gbà tó justice ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní sòótọ́. Ẹ máa rò tẹ́ máa ní pé èèwọ̀ ní láti sòótọ́. Àwọn olórí burúkú gbogbo. They almost defend Baba MOHBAD with their life. It's crazy.
Mi ní ìdí fún ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìgbà tó gbà tó wá bá mi ó mọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lo jìbìtì fún mi ní ẹjẹ́ ìbílẹ̀ fún yín òkè àti mọ́mọ́ ìjọ tí ń rìn mú báyìí gbọ́ngbọ́n ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ I said this one for okay ó ti wá lélẹ̀ ó ti akọ ni mo fẹ́ ara dúró tí akọ mo fẹ́ ó ti akọ mo fẹ́.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ owó ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú ó jì tí àti ẹ̀ láti jọ plan everything. Ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná ni understand kan tó ń náà tó wá sọ. Because ọwọ́ ìgbọ̀ngàn làwọn fídíò ẹ̀ wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú ilé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi di pa àwọn fídíò yẹn jà ní yàrá tí Wúmi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde kò tí a yóò wá ń táìmù yẹn gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà wọn.
Ṣé gbọ́? Ṣé rí pé máa ń dè ní bàbá àdìkú? Ṣé rí gbogbo kiri? Ṣé gbọ́ àbí abatu play? Ọ̀gá ń sún padà. Ó nígbà tí kiri yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn tí Wúmi pariwo dìde gbogbo kiri mo sẹ́ni sí bàbá MOHBAD. Ibi tó gbé lọ fún Ṣítù bàbá ò dábì lò. Bí wọ́n ti pẹ́ bọ̀dá mú ìwádìí o, wọ́n ní kó má lọ. Ẹ wá sọ pé àwọn.
Baba ò dá mi lóhùn. Papariano, I'm reminding you again. Baba ò dá mi lóhùn.
Yeah, bóyá pe Muyiwa ni o.
Baba ò dá lóhùn yẹn lèmi hold on to. But go ahead.
Ó ní 6. Ó ti gbàgbọ́ pé màá lọ́wọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀jì mi máa padà wá sọ fún yín. Ó lóun dọ́gba MOHBAD kan ló gbéra o. Ó lóun wà pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ìjọ yẹn. Ó lóun àtàwọn MOHBAD làwọn jọ lọ sí concert àwọn tẹ̀jọ padà ní. So ó wá inbox mi. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi? Ó wá inbox mi ní o. Ó láwọn ní fídíò táwọn fẹ́ fún mi. Mo ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí fídíò ó ní kí n fóun nọ́mbà. Private number mi gangan mo fún. Kò ń ṣe public number. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́? Mo dẹ̀ fún nọ́mbà. Èmi dẹ̀ jẹ́ nìkan gbogbo yín mọ̀. Mo ń tìkì máa record mi jẹ́ nìkan mi. Mo dẹ̀ ń tìkì máa gbé fóònù sétí. So mo like kí n máa transact pẹ̀lú voice. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀. Màá tó wá lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. So ìgbà tó wá inbox mi nínú inbox Facebook mo wá ní òkè go loud màá loud ẹ̀ máa kó fún mú ìsìta kan fún àtàwọn critical thinkers wọ́n lo last speaker ẹ̀tẹ́ tí èmi ò ní mi ní last speaker bí ṣe ń gbọ́ bọ́ ẹ̀tẹ́ tí yín dáadáa ṣé tí mo wá ní kó wá fún ní nọ́mbà mi pé kó jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ lórí WhatsApp so ẹ máa gbọ́ mi ní interfere mọ́ ṣe ń gbọ́ mi ní interfere mọ́ gbogbo ọ́díò yìí ni mo send sí bàbá Mohbad mo ní bàbá iṣẹ́ yìí kọ́ lélẹ̀ ẹ lọ fún sign gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ìlú jẹ kọ́kọ́ gbogbo pé wọ́n pick and choose yẹn àti ìwà justice mo dẹ̀ sọ fún bàbá mú ìwà náà kò kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn tí wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀ fún náà kò kì í ṣe gbogbo orúkọ tó bá dáná ni wọ́n máa kà kún tẹ́jọ́ ò bá kàn wọ́n wọn ò lè gbé wọn wá sí court that was all I got. ẹ jẹ́ ká gba ìtọ́jú mi sọ pé mo ní disgrace àti bàbá nǹkan máa ṣe ń sẹ̀ bàbá òde lè sọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wá mọ́ because pẹ̀lú ọlọ́run àtàwa yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká débi tá a délé ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play kí gbogbo yín gbọ́ mi ì ní sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ so màá máa ṣàlàyé fún yín nípa ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ lo earpiece.
This woman must be a very big
fool. Ẹ lo earpiece tí wà tẹ̀lé kọ́.
Ó lè ṣeré dáadáa.
Meanwhile, ẹ bá gbàgbé pé nínú inbox process mi ẹ ó ti sọ fún mi pé òun fẹ́ fún mi láwọn fídíò nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ Mohbad nínú ilé ó ti fẹ́ fún mi ní fídíò so ìtọ́jú ló ṣe continue láti ibi fídíò bíbá because èmi ní kó jẹ́ ká lọ sórí WhatsApp ká lọ sọ̀rọ̀ ó yẹ máa gbọ́.
ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀dùn má bínú ó jì tí màtí ẹ̀ látijọ́ plan everything ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná mi understand nǹkan tóun náà tó wá sọ because ọwọ́ ìgbọ̀ngàn làwọn fídíò ẹ̀ wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú ilé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi dípò àwọn fídíò yẹn jà ní yàrá tí Wúmi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde kò tí ayé wa ń táìmù yẹn gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà wọn tí fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ àti ọdún méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀ èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi máa kúrò Naija last week yẹn o because òun ó fẹ́ mú ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parents ẹ̀ next thing tó dé tún bá mi sọ ní gbogbo alẹ́ àná tó mi dẹ́ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó dé lóun feel safe ó gbọ́n ní láti kúrò Naija náà kó tẹ̀ tó lè drop anything you dey understand it because.
ó ti nìkan lè gbọ́ sí ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó kù ni ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí bàbá ẹ̀ sọ ni ó ní lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn táwọn dé láti show which was Monday ni Mohbad kú ó ní lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn táwọn dé láti show ó ní ojì ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà tó record everything ó ní àwọn kan gbọ́ tí Wùmí pariwo dìde kí náà pariwo dìde fún tí wọ́n ṣe pọ́n ti pa ọmọ yẹn ó ní àwọn kan gbọ́ dìde ó kè tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ kí lè tẹ́ bá ń sọ pé ó dárúkọ ojì kí ló kẹ́mi pẹ̀lú ojì
téèyàn bá dóbo jù wọ́n lè máa ní kó dìde.
Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀jọ̀ má bínú ó jì tí màtí ẹ̀ látijọ́ plan everything ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná mi understand nǹkan tóun náà tó wá sọ because ọwọ́ ìgbọ̀ngàn làwọn fídíò ẹ̀ wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú ilé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi dípò àwọn fídíò yẹn jà ní yàrá tí Wúmi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde kò tí ayé wa ń táìmù yẹn gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà wọn tí fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ àti ọdún méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀ èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún.
Sorry guys, I want to do something. Let me do something 1 minute. Let's hear from you.
Tí Wúmi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde.
Right, let's hear from you. Let's see.
You use voice over for what? Voice changer. Kí ni mo fẹ́ lo voice changer fún?
You see, àwọn vengeance, àwọn tó mọ̀ lo voice changer, wọ́n ní kó máa lo voice changers. Torí àwọn olórí burúkú wọn lè gbóhùn wọn jáde. Wọ́n ní kó máa lo voice changers fún voice yìí.
mi ní ìdí fún ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ kò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ gidi fún mi síbẹ̀ mo kàn fẹ́ jẹ́ mọ dísì tí mo sọ pé gbogbo ohun tó wà nílé ní kọ́kọ́ mi ní ìdí fún ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó gbà tó wá bá mi ó mọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lo jìbìtì fún mi ní ẹ jẹ́ bílẹ̀ fún yín òkè àti mọ́mẹ́jọ ti rìn mí báyìí.
She's now telling us they want to swindle her like Yomi. You're understanding that place, Papariano.
Okay, ó ti wá lélẹ̀ ó ti akọ ni mo fẹ́ ara dúró dúró ó ti akọ mo fẹ́ ó ti akọ mo fẹ́.
ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀rù ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú ó jì tí màá tiẹ̀ tàbíjọ plan everything ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná ni understand kan tó náà tó wá sọ because ọwọ́ ìgbọ̀ngàn làwọn fídíò yẹn wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú lé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi dípá àwọn fídíò yẹn jà ní yàrá tí wọ́n mi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde.
ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ náà ṣé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ṣeré ni ohun eléyìí ẹni yóò kí n ṣe OG in the first place, right? This person who is speaking is not OG, right? Guys, am I being audible? Am I being heard? Because that's what I wanted to pick out. This guy who is speaking is not OG. Is that correct? Because when I said, I said the voice resembles spending, right? So they said no, it's not spending. And then is this same guy the one in South Africa? Okay, exactly. So, but why was he with them? Because this guy is claiming that he was with them. And this same guy that is claiming to be with them, now, is he claiming he is in South Africa? Because I heard one that said that OG want to come and meet him there. I don't understand. Even if there's no video, if this guy was there, he should tell what he saw with his eyes. It's not about video. What did you see with your eyes? There's a way he will report what he saw. He shouldn't just base it on video. You were there. But go back, let me take it back. Because I want to know whether this is a scam, whether it is real. That's what I'm trying to find out. Let's listen. Let's listen, please.
I said this once. Okay, ó ti wá lélẹ̀ ó ti akọ ni mo fẹ́ ara dúró dúró ó ti akọ mo fẹ́ ó ti akọ mo fẹ́.
ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀rù ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú ó jì tí màá tiẹ̀ tàbíjọ plan everything ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná ni understand kan tó náà tó wá sọ because ọwọ́ ìgbọ̀ngàn làwọn fídíò yẹn wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú lé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi dípá àwọn fídíò yẹn jà ní yàrá tí wọ́n mi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde kò tí wàá yí wa ń táìmù yẹn bọ̀ gbogbo ló wà lẹ́yìn ọ̀nà wọn.
ṣé gbọ́ ṣé rí pé monday ni bàbá ti kú ṣé rí gbogbo kiri ṣé gbọ́ àbí abati play máa ń sún padà ó nígbà tí kiri yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn tí mo mi pariwo dìde gbogbo kiri wọn sáyẹn sí bàbá Mohbad ibi tó gbé lọ fún ṣítù bàbá ò dá mi lọ bí wọ́n ti pẹ́ bọ̀dá mú ìwádìí o wọ́n ní kó má lọ ẹ wá sọ fún àwọn justice mo ní mo ti take a lot of things.
This one means that she's tackling Baba that Baba doesn't want justice here.
Thank you, Papariano.
Let's continue. We'll get them. Let's continue. We'll get them. Anybody who have sense should understand that Baba is indirectly saying Baba Mohbad is claiming we are looking for justice. Yet I sent an evidence to them to send to the lawyer. They did not do that, and they are claiming we are looking for justice. So it means he lost trust in them.
Papa, that next statement he said, "Boya Baba Tipemuyiwa is under condition." Practically,
yes.
He gave it to Baba. Yes.
Yes.
So Baba is turn it down. That is what it means.
Ó kàn wá sínú inbox mi ni ó ní sis ó mo ti gbàgbọ́ nǹkan màá lọ́wọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀jì mi máa padà wá sọ fún yín ó lóun ṣe dọ́gba bàbá ti kọ́ ló gbéra o ó lóun wà pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ìjọ yẹn ó lóun àtàwọn bàbá ti làwọn jọ lọ sí concert àwọn dẹ̀ jọ padà ní so ó wá inbox mi ṣe gbọ́ mi ó wá inbox mi ní o ó láwọn ní fídíò táwọn fẹ́ fún mi.
Papariano, hold on. Why did she request to speak to OG directly?
Why would she speak to OG when one of
OG,
the guys that witnessed the same thing was also there?
OG is the one that has the evidence. And OG is running.
I know, but
to speak to
this
her.
guy too is another evidence first.
Who is this guy, Papariano? Who is
This guy said, that's what I said. Listen again, let's try to establish who this guy is.
What I'm trying
Once
to
we
say
know
that
who this guy is,
does not have
we'll know
name.
whether once we know who this guy is, we'll know whether it is scam or it's real. Let me take a little
I'm
bit back.
suspecting that she's lying with this story. That's my own. Because you will have asked for this guy's name.
Please hear what she said.
Admitting
She said she has the name. She said she has the name in our WhatsApp.
So,
ẹ ṣẹlẹ̀ lálẹ́ jẹ́lẹ̀ tí mò ń pariwo dìde gbogbo kí ni mo sẹ́ni sí bàbá Mohbad ibi tó gbé lọ fún ṣítù bàbá ò dá mi lò bí wọ́n ti pẹ́ bàbá mú ìwádìí o wọ́n ní kó má lọ ẹ wá sọ pé àwọn justice mo ní mo ti take a lot of things gbogbo kí ni mo sẹ́ni sí bàbá Mohbad máa tún play fún yín náà àwọn ẹjẹ́ kí n sọ bàbá yìí fún yín bí ìwọ bàbá yìí ó kàn wá sínú inbox mi ni ó ní six mo ti gbàgbọ́ nǹkan máa lọ́wọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀jì mi máa padà wá sọ fún yín ó lóun ṣe dọ́gba bàbá ti kọ́ ló gbéra o ó lóun wà pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ìjọ yẹn
ó gbàgbé orúkọ ẹ̀.
ó lóun àtàwọn bàbá ti làwọn jọ lọ sí concert àwọn dẹ̀ jọ padà ní so ó wá inbox mi ṣe gbọ́ mi ó wá inbox mi ní o ó láwọn ní fídíò táwọn fẹ́ fún mi mo ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí fídíò ó ní kí n fóònù nọ́mbà private number mi gangan mo fún kò ń ṣe public number tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mo dẹ̀ fún nọ́mbà èmi dẹ̀ jẹ́ nìkan gbogbo yín mọ̀ mo rí ti kí n máa record mi kí n record ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ rí ti kí n máa gbé fóònù sétí so mo like kí n máa transact pẹ̀lú voice ṣe ń gbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ màá tún wá lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ so ìgbà tó wá inbox mi nínú inbox Facebook mo wá ní òkè kó loud màá loud ẹ̀ máa kó fún sister Comfy àtàwọn critical thinkers wọ́n á lo loudspeaker ẹ tẹ́tí èmi ò ní ní loudspeaker bí ṣe ń gbọ́ bọ́ ẹ tẹ́tí yín dáadáa ṣé ti yẹ mo wá ní kó fún ní nọ́mbà mi pé kó jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ lórí WhatsApp so ẹ máa gbọ́ mi ní interfere mọ́ ṣe gbọ́ mi ní interfere gbogbo audio yìí ni mo send sí bàbá Mohbad mo ní bàbá iṣẹ́ yìí kọ́ lélẹ̀ ẹ lọ fún sign gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ìlú jẹ kọ́kọ́ gbogbo pé wọ́n pick and choose yẹn àti ìwà justice mo dẹ̀ sọ fún bàbá mú ìwà náà kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn tí wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀ fún náà kò kí n jẹ gbogbo orúkọ tó bá dáná ni wọ́n máa kà fún tẹ́jọ́ ò bá kàn wọ́n wọn ò lè gbé wọn wá sí court that was all I got. ẹ jẹ́ ká gba ìtọ́jú mi sọ pé mo ní this case àti bàbá nǹkan máa ṣe ń sẹ̀ bàbá òde lè sọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wá mọ́ because pẹ̀lú ọlọ́run àtàwọn àyè ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká débi tá a délé ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play kí gbogbo yín lọ mi ì ní sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ so màá máa ṣàlàyé fún yín lẹ́tà ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ lo apis ẹ tó bá fẹ́ gbẹ dáadáa ẹ lo apis ẹ gbọ́ ẹ lo apis sí àtẹ̀lé ẹgbẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play. meanwhile ẹ bá gbàgbé pé nínú inbox tó sẹ́ǹsì mi ẹ ó ti sọ fún mi síbẹ̀ pé òun fẹ́ fún mi láwọn fídíò nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ẹ lọ́jọ́ Mohbad nínú ilé ó ti lọ́ọ́ fẹ́ fún mi ní fídíò so ìtọ́jú ló ṣe continue láti ibi fídíò mi báyìí because èmi ní kó jẹ́ ká lọ sórí WhatsApp ká lọ sọ̀rọ̀ ó yẹ máa gbọ́.
Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀jọ̀ má bínú. Okay, tí màá tiẹ̀ dájúdọ̀ plan everything. Ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúgbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná, mi understand nǹkan tóun náà tún wá ń sọ. Because ọwọ́ ẹ̀ gangan làwọn fídíò yẹn wà. Gbogbo bá ṣe dénú ilé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi di fáwọn fídíò yẹn jà ní yàrá. Tí Wúmi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde kò tí wáyé wa ń táìmù yẹn. Bọ̀ gbogbo ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà wọn tí fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ àti ọdún méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀. Èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi wá kúrò Naija last week yẹn o. Because ó fẹ́ mú ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀. Next thing tó dẹ̀ tún bá mi sọ ní gbogbo alẹ́ àná kémi dẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ lóun feel safe lóun gan ní láti kúrò Naija náà kó tẹ̀ tó lè drop anything. Èmi dẹ̀ understand it because.
Ojì nìkan lè gbọ́ sí ẹgbẹ́ kan tó kù ni. Ẹgbẹ́ kan tí bàbá yìí sọ ni. Ó ní lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn táwọn
The guy was with them.
Monday ni Mohbad.
The guy was with them, but he has traveled.
Ó ní lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn táwọn dé láti show.
He has traveled. He was with them.
Ó ní Ojì ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀.
So Oji too want to travel to him.
Ó ní àwọn kan gbọ́ tí Wùmí pariwo dìde.
It's making sense.
Kí ló pariwo dìde fún tí wọ́n ṣe wọ́n ti pa ọmọ yẹn? Ó ní àwọn kan gbọ́ dìde. Okay, tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ kí lè tẹ́ bá sọ pé ó dárúkọ Ojì.
I promise to translate. We will translate. I promise.
Ẹ ká tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. Abẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ fún tí play kìíní.
Okay, let me translate the first part. I don't know anybody wants to translate it. Anybody wants to translate it? Or let me go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, yes. So the guy claimed that him was in the house. That is, he was with Mohbad. He went to the show that Mohbad went to and came back home with them. And right there that night, that Wunmi and Mohbad, that they were upstairs. There was like a fight going on upstairs. Okay, in such a way that Wunmi was shouting, "Mohbad, wake up, wake up, wake up!" So like something was happening to Mohbad that same night when they went upstairs. So another person who has the information of what happened there was Mohbad photographer who is called OJ.
Papariano, sorry, Papariano.
Okay.
It was
Did I miss any part of
Mohbad
it?
stand up. Yeah, Mohbad stand up. Don't use the word wake up. Wake up
He
is
said
someone
what?
who's sleeping. Wake up is someone
Okay,
who is sleeping.
He says stand up. Sorry,
stand
yeah.
up.
Exactly, sorry. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, so guys, so we're saying stand up, it's like somebody is, like you knock somebody down or you are fighting, and then the person is down, and you want the person, to stand up, like, like you are scared in a scary way. Stand up, something like that. So he claimed that Mohbad OG, the same guy that the Wunmi claimed he left in the scene when they went to call the neighbor. Could it be that, as you were saying, stand up, that night was when they started planning, was when Wunmi left the OG day, and OG has a full record and everything that happened. Because in Wunmi's narrative, she claimed that it was in the second day when the nurse came that he ran away from the scene, Adura was not there, and they left OG with Mohbad there. But with what we are hearing right now, it seems as if when after Wunmi shouted stand up to Mohbad and Mohbad didn't stand up, it's like Wunmi ran away to go call some people. That same night is what we are still not been able to unravel. So, and then this guy claimed that he was with Mohbad. He went to the show with them and he came back home with them. He was there that night, but he had left Nigeria. So Mohbad photographer, who is OG, also wanted to leave the country. So he needed about 1.5 million naira. I think that is like about $800 to $900, if I'm not mistaken, to travel to South Africa. So that was the first half. So let's listen to the second half, and then we can discuss it and have everybody part of it. Or is there anything anybody want to add to this before we continue?
Hi everybody, happy Easter to you all.
Happy Easter.
Yeah. So I think maybe when we listen to the other one, I really want to make some contribution because I want to puzzle Wunmi's interviews with this audio and put all these bits and pieces together, because from the interview Wunmi had with I think Arise or whichever one, he said he fell he fell. So maybe when he fell, that was when Wumi was. I always want to assume Wumi shoveled him. While they were arguing, Wumi shoveled him to the wall, and he probably hit his head on the back of the wall and slumped and went down. That was when Wumi started shouting, "Oh yeah, Jide." I remember, yeah, Jide, stand up. And then remember, Wumi said that night.
That night. If you hear it and then you can make your full analysis. I think that would be better.
Yes, please do. Please do. Hi, Lovely. How are you, darling? Yes, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Hello, plan everything. That mo ṣáà tún bá sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná we understand kan tó náà tó wá sọ because owó ìgbọ̀ngàn làwọn fídíò yẹn wà gbogbo bá ṣe dénú lé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi dípá àwọn fídíò yẹn jà ní yàrá tí Wùmí ṣáà pariwo dìde kò tí wàá yé wa táìmù yẹn gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà wọn tí fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ àti ọdún méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀ èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi máa kúrò Naija last week yẹn o because ó fẹ́ mú ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀ next thing tó dẹ̀ tún bá mi sọ ní gbogbo alẹ́ àná tèmi dẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ lóun feel safe kóun gan ní láti kúrò Naija náà kóun tẹ̀ tó lè drop anything èmi dẹ̀ understand it because gbogbo kíní ẹ̀rọ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn akọ̀wé lójú sí corona rẹ̀ because ọba lójú sí corona àmọ́ planton ní tọ́wá lọ mọ ibi tí info ti leak ó rí bákan ó dẹ̀ wò pé wẹ̀ bóyá ọlọ́mọba sábà ṣiṣá tó bá ti rí àwọn owó tó lóun ní tó bá ti kúrò Nàìjíríà èyí máa get back sí mi bàbá bínú tó lọ náà mistake ni pé yẹ kí n ṣe contact mi yẹ kí n jẹ́ gbọ̀ngàn ti kúrò náà kó ti kọjá sí bíbá yìí kí n tẹ̀ tó contact mi ẹ má bínú ẹ ṣe.
There's a good case here.
ṣé ó jí tó máa ń ṣeré yẹn àbí ó jí wọlé ẹsùn ó jí bàbá tó máa ń ṣeré ṣóhun okay so wọn náà fẹ́ travel lọ sí South Africa okay so èlò ló máa cost tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí South Africa ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ but ẹ kàn lè sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí kí n believe yín a gbọ́dọ̀ ní evidence pókè o ẹni fẹ́ lọ sí ẹni yìí ní nǹkan tá a sọ lọ́wọ́ kó má dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Dàmọ́lá tó sọ pé àwọn ní fídíò bí MOHBAD ṣe kú tó wá ń send fídíò 3 seconds. Okay.
Rotimi, you see what I'm talking about? So that you not be like the 3 seconds.
Another question. Ṣé yín wà ń bẹ̀ gangan nígbà tí kìnìún ṣẹlẹ̀ ni? Ṣé yín wà ń bẹ̀? Mo mọ̀ pé ìgbà sí bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tí MOHBAD tí Wùnmí pa MOHBAD sínú yàrá yẹn. But ṣé yín wà ń bẹ̀? Ẹ wà nínú ilé ń jọ yẹn, ṣé yín wà nínú ilé? Ẹ wà ní àwọn tó sọ pé 15 tó wà nínú ilé yẹn ṣé wà tó wà bẹ̀?
Pẹ̀lú ma bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà nílé gbogbo aláwà nílé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ ẹ̀ ní òru èmi spending OG lifestyle gbogbo aláwà lé èèyàn kan àwọn méjì nìkan tọ́ọ̀sì ń bẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha òru ọjọ́ ẹ̀ lòun kúrò nílé bá ṣe ń dé kò tẹ́ bá wọlé gan Darusha lọlé prime boy yẹn kò bá délé rárá tiẹ̀ so ìsàlẹ̀ tí a wá sùn sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody èmi gbọ́ ariwo but normal everybody náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó normal because wọ́n jẹ́ kò sígbà tó kì í ní issue few times ní ìgbà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ most times ní ìgbà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ time tí show bá wà because ó máa fún everybody lówó tí gbogbo àbá ti wà ní show yẹn everybody àtẹni tó ti ṣe anything everybody máa gbowó so gbàdá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ so ọjọ́ ẹ bá ṣe dé ẹmu ti rẹ everybody immediate everybody sùn owó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ because ó máa ń smoke so bóyá àbí tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo ẹ̀ ṣáà tó ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlágbé mi ò ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní 1 or 2 ní orí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti Dàmọ́lá.
ṣe gbọ́ almost everybody tó ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn ló ní 1 or 2 things lórí fídíò nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹjọ́ yẹn Yet, wọ́n ní kí sáà mi má ṣe nǹkan kan. Mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí bàbá, mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ bí mo bí mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí bọ̀dà mú ìwà àbíkú fẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ní bàbá ṣe gbọ́ ọ́díò tí mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sà. Ìgbà tí bàbá bá padà sọ fún mi, wọ́n ní kí báwọn wá dírẹ́sì àwọn ọmọ dírẹ́sì wọn. Mo ní ní bàbá mi tí mo gbé UK. Tẹ̀bá mo ní ṣèbó ní ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ wá dírẹ́sì àwọn kan. Mo ní ṣèbó ní bẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé wọ́n tẹ̀ ìtàn mú gbogbo ọ̀dà ni.
Papariano address wo nìyẹn?
You can choose. Àwọn tẹ̀.
You say?
Which address Baba say he should help her to find?
I don't
Is this
understand.
Shitu address? No, he say you told Baba said she should help her look for our address.
Ṣùgbọ́n almost everybody tó ń gbénu lé yẹn ló ní one or two things lórí fídíò nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹjọ́ yẹn. Yet, wọ́n ní kí sáà ní má ṣe nǹkan kan. Mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí bàbá, mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ bí mo bí mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ tún bọ̀dà mú ìwà àbíkú fẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Mo ní bàbá ṣe gbọ́ ọ́díò tí mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sà. Ìgbà tí bàbá bá padà sọ fún mi, wọ́n ní kí n bá wọn wá dírẹ́sì àwọn ọmọ dírẹ́sì wọn. Mo ní ní.
Baba said she should go find the address of those guys.
Which how can it be those guys? It can't be those guys. Address in one, it can be to
Address in one now.
Address in one, you can use it for.
Baba can't tell
Papariano,
Bukky to go.
I
Bukky is not in
don't
Nigeria
believe that.
now.
Address in one could be address.
Please just here, please wait. Let me take it back.
Because listen, let me explain before you go on. Papariano. The topic.
Wọ́n ní kí sáà ní má ṣe nǹkan kan. Mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí bàbá, mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ bí mo bí mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí bọ̀dà mú ìwà àbíkú fẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Mo ní bàbá ṣe gbọ́ ọ́díò tí mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sà. Ìgbà tí bàbá bá padà sọ fún mi, wọ́n ní kí n bá wọn wá dírẹ́sì àwọn ọmọ dírẹ́sì wọn. Mo ní ní bàbá mi tí mo gbé UK. Tẹ̀bá mo ní ṣèbó ní ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ wá dírẹ́sì àwọn kan. Mo ní ṣèbó ní bẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé wọ́n tẹ̀ ìtàn mú gbogbo ọ̀dà ni.
Mú gbogbo wọn jáde àwọn wanted. So kì í ṣe Wahab Shitu. Wọ́n ṣe máa mú Wahab Shitu jáde as a wanted. So àwọn boys yẹn ló ń fẹ́ kán lọ mú address wọn. Ṣé you get? Bàbá ọmọ bóun ṣe máa get àwọn boys wọn. So wọ́n ní kí Bukky ṣe kó lọ mú address àwọn boys wọn. Ṣé you get now? If you hear the complaining part of it, I think that clarifies. Is that correct, Rotimi? Rotimi, around the same chapter.
Yeah, Papariano, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm thinking it was asking for the address of Shitu. Like, makes sense, but for him to be asking the address of those boys.
That doesn't go well.
For Bukky to get the address of those boys coming from Baba, does it make sense?
It makes sense.
Those guys, they are on the run now, Papariano.
No. Bukky is trying to say that. Baba is trying to say that we don't know how to find these guys. Okay, like these guys, like we cannot get them. That if Bukky can get them, fine. You know, she was referring. Baba Mohbad don't want to go after anybody. Like we say, Tebale help Baba one address.
These people are not looking for justice. It's not even in Baba's position to look for any address. It's the law. The law. Shitu will work on it. The law is going to fish them out.
But it will be too stupid for Baba to say shit about they should go
that Bukky won't know address.
It will be stupid for it will be a stupid one to say that Bukky should go look for Shitu's address to send it.
No, not I think you have clarified that it's not Shitu's address.
In the context of where Baba came in with that address, it looks like we were talking about Shitu. Because why that?
No.
You guys mind if I do something? No, it's not Shitu, please.
It's not Shitu. It's not Shitu. Don't let us debate that place.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do something, guys. Do you guys mind if I play this one by one and translate it in English so that everybody can have it? You know, it's a very important and sensitive clip.
Sure.
Yes. I have to take it back from the beginning and then play it, stop it, translate. It will take like 5-10 minutes so that everybody will digest it. The English.
The audio, not the entire show. You mean the audio?
The audio. I mean, sure, just the audio.
Okay.
So that they will be on the same chapter with us, and then we can now dissect it because this is believable. Okay, what I'm saying here is believable to some extent.
Yes. Me too. I believe it. And let me just say something though quickly. If Bukky, I'm trying to cut this video, this audio, but you know she kept interjecting in and analyzing it. I wish I can get the video direct, the audio.
The audio.
As direct. I can work on them.
Papariano, why
Maybe I will
interpreting
see whether I can extract it. I will try to extract it.
Why
Wait, Big John,
interpreting it?
please. Big John, wait. Big John, wait, Big John. Because I don't want her own analysis to get into it. I just want the.
There's a way to do that. There's a way
Yes.
to
Analyzing it, I want you to have it in mind that this video and the person analyzing it has two different things in mind. The person analyzing it is trying to exonerate herself. So whatever she's analyzing is best known to her. It's not about the video per se. So it's better we interview, we get the video out,
The audio.
then we
Yeah,
analyze it ourselves.
Yes. I will try to get the audio while we are still here. Yes. But let me just play it and do a bit of translation to it. Or maybe we should just discuss it. Let's just discuss it. And then when I extract out the video, we'll be able to like play it directly and then translate it. I think that will be easy. Otherwise, this one, because I'm playing from the midst of 7 hours long video.
Right.
So going back and forth will be confusing. So while you guys are, while you guys are analyzing, I'll take that time to cut it to see how I can edit it. So I think it is done. So let me finish it.
Pick and choose.
Okay, it is almost done. Let it be done, and then you guys can start analyzing. But Yomi we work with this video. We need Yomi. Yomi ló lè ṣe. O ti fẹ́ give up jàre. O ti bà gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ o fẹ́ give up.
Gbogbo àlà ń bẹ fún ọjọ́ ìbá ṣe dé ẹnu tí rẹ everybody ní everybody sùn owó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ kò ń sọ máa ń sùn. So bóyá àbí tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo yẹn ṣáà tó ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀nà gbẹ̀mí ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní one or two lórí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti ìdààmọ́lá yẹn náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà là ń gbọ́ sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrù máa bà ojì náà nìyẹn tó fi ní àtọ́mà ọ̀bọ̀t. Mo ṣáwọn abẹ́ṣà ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan tẹ́mi fi kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Papariano, please pause. Papariano, please pause. I want to say something. Did you hear what he said? He said,
just speak on.
Nǹkan tó ń bà wọ́n lẹ́rù ni wípé ti àdúrà yẹn àti ti dàmọ́lá yẹn òun ló ń bà wọ́n lẹ́rù. What does that supposed to mean, sir? Nígbà tí fídíò dàmọ́lá yẹn àti tàdúrà yẹn òun ló ń jẹ́ kó máa bà wọ́n lẹ́rù.
Let me take it back. Wait, let me.
Okay, take it back and listen.
Kò ṣe pé mo fẹ́ give up, kò ṣe pé ó sú mi, gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mo lè sọ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ sẹ́yìn kẹ́tùbọ̀.
Gbogbo àlà ń bẹ fún ọjọ́ ìbá ṣe dé ẹmu tí rẹ everybody sùn owó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ kò ń sọ máa ń sùn. So bóyá àbí tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo yẹn ṣáà tó ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlágbèmí ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní one or two lórí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti ìdààmọ́lá yẹn náà gbogbo iná là gbọ́ sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrù máa bà ojì náà nìyẹn ló fi
ṣe ti gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn. So what do you think about
don't worry, let's hear everything.
Video?
I won't talk about. Let's hear everything, please. I've got that point.
Ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan tèmi fi kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ o èmi ò fojú kan rárá because èmi náà ní àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe mo dẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn àgbà tí àdèmá gbọ́ orí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì mi tó ti rí ìgbà tí màá lè pé jì ó dẹ̀ ní pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ mi ẹ̀ bá wọn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó tó ti pé mi náà dẹ̀ tó wá padà wá síbi bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ṣé ẹgbẹ́ kan tó sọ ó lé mi ò fojú kan o ṣàrántí ó lé mi ò fojú kan ṣẹlẹ̀ rántí pé àdúrà náà sọ ó ní kò sẹ́ni tó rí Mohbad lọ́jọ́ Monday nígbà bàbá mi ó ti yé mi sìn ṣé ó di yẹn ní ó jí bàbá tó máa ń ṣeré yẹn tó máa ń ṣe ẹ tí mo sọ tó máa ń ṣe kọ́ńtẹ́ǹtì yẹn ṣé ó jí bàbá yẹn náà là ń sọ ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀.
Hello ma, OG, òun ni dráìvà Mohbad, ọ̀rẹ́ dẹ̀ tún ni wọ́n ṣe lápò.
ṣe bọ́ ó jí dráìvà Mohbad ẹ jẹ́ fi gbogbo àwọn yẹn sílẹ̀ ẹ wá ní kálọ́ máa sanwó autopsy àti toxicology tí life evidence wà jẹ́ ṣẹgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wọn sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti sá lọ tán wọ́n ti ṣe tó fẹ́ ṣe tán ẹ wá ń tọ ọ̀rọ̀ public ẹ ṣẹgbọ́n ọlọ́pàá mọ̀mọ́ kò lọ wọn ṣe investigation àwọn 15 tó wà nílé yẹn àtúwá ní sáà a lè blame sáà ìjọ tó bá sọ fún sáà ní sáà máa ṣe èmi dẹ̀ sẹ́ndẹ̀ lè sí bàbá kò ní kí bàbá hà tì lórí wọ́n ní bàbá ẹ̀ sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí sáà we need all these people in coroner inquest.
ṣẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ o nǹkan tó bá ṣe fún nǹkan tó bá sọ fún SAN nǹkan tó bá sọ fún SAN ló máa ṣe.
kò ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tó bá dá ọ̀tọ̀ ló ń gbé wá sí inquest. so ẹ sọ fún mi ṣé mo try best mi wọ́n ní lot of things ti wà tó lè kí n ti give up ọmọ ọgbẹ́ náà kò sẹ́ tó mú mi wá sí justice kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ tó lè lé mi.
But this was 2 weeks ago now. Why are you acting like everything has scattered? You guys have scattered everything before 2 weeks ago. This one is just like an excuse for her. What if you didn't get this video? That's what I'm telling you guys, right? That Sanshit is working towards the direction of the nurse killing Mohbad. Maybe that is what Baba Mohbad and the family told Sanshit to work only to do towards that area. Because even when Yomi Fabi video came out, Sanshit never showed any effort at all. They don't want anything. And I'm telling people, the better we start to take this case and deal with lawyers that we, the public, know like this, than going through this family. Going through this family is a very difficult task. It's a very big injustice to the public. If we truly want justice, we only have to go through passionate individuals. And we have seen that Yomi has nothing to gain in all of this than justice.
nǹkan tó bá sọ fún lọ́ọ̀yà ní
But the
lọ́ọ̀yà.
family, like Yomi has nothing to lose, but the family, they have something to lose. They will lose their brothers, their friend will go to jail. But Yomi is neutral. You see, why is a better option? And all of you who are fighting against man, you want to rethink again in your head. Because this same challenge that Yomi faced against Baba, now Bukky Jesse to face the same with Baba Mohbad and his brother. And you guys are protecting these people. Don't worry, I will get out this audio. When I get it out, I will make a video of this and post it and let it go viral. And then you will tell me the difference between what Yomi said right now, between what Yomi said, that this family frustrated him, and what Bukky Jesse said right now. I want to see the difference. All is against Baba Mohbad and his Muyiwa, that you guys are protecting with your blood. God go punish you now.
Amen.
Sad náà dẹ̀ ti sọ bí ẹ sáà nìkan ti ń sọ tọ̀ sọ pé kí tọ̀ dá sí ní sáà ṣe kúkú sọ.
No wonder everything is slow.
Only if we truly want justice.
You see, Mohbad is fighting. No, thank God that at the end of the day, God still take something, still take it to Bukky Jesse that, oh yeah, try my father. Shebi na you, Bukky Jesse, Shebi na you saying Yomi was wrong. He did disrespect Baba. Baba Mohbad is right. Oh yeah, you now. Oh yeah, send that to Baba. So Bukky Jesse now is an evidence again that Baba Mohbad and his brother, they are not ready to work on anything that will give Mohbad justice. Probably because they know that Baba Mohbad will be exposed if all of these things begin to come out. If everything begin to burst, where Wunmi can no longer escape again, then Wunmi too will say things that she knows against Baba Mohbad. Because Wunmi have said, if I said something, Baba Mohbad will be stoned by Nigerians. So Baba is very careful how he goes against Wunmi. He's careful. And you guys are not allowing us to go through this case we're supposed to go. You keep making this family be the one to be dictating. Autopsy inconclusive. This one, nothing is good. And Baba Mohbad is okay. Has he come out since then? No. They are very calm because their game is playing the way they want. It is we right now who is spending our money and our time. We are the one that is not pleased, that is gathered at this time of the night. Baba is not among us yet. Why is justice all about him? It shouldn't be all about him. The same thing you may experience, this lady experiences it right now. But she doesn't want to go against Baba because she's still a slave. Just take a look at what she's saying. Because the story of this guy, I was thinking it wasn't believable. Another thing that made me believe the story of this guy, I'm going to take out that audio and analyze it and even do a video and sell it out to go viral, addressing the frustration of Bukky Jesse from Baba MOHBAD and Muyiwa and the frustration of Yomi Fabi from Baba MOHBAD. And in fact, just maybe there is three of them, okay? Then put it there. And then tell me how these people are wrong, how you start fighting these people. Now, where Bukky Jesse becomes a little bit different from maybe Yomi Fabi and Lady Aries is that this one, they speak out, they call Baba MOHBAD out. But she too, she's stylishly calling out Baba because I will record this place that she said. Tell me how Baba MOHBAD is looking for justice. And that they claim that they are looking for justice. She's already throwing shade at them there. I hope when that comes out, that will explain it better. It's crazy. I mean,
but you forgot to add one thing there. You forgot to add one thing. You forgot to add that in Kotobaniki lawyer she Loma she. Why didn't you add that one? Add that one too to it. Because one lawyer she Connie. So
yeah, whatever they tell the lawyer to do, the lawyer do. So lawyer is pleasing. We are the one calling legal team not working. For Baba MOHBAD and their brother, the lawyer is doing exactly what they want the lawyer to do. And only those lawyers can expose them. But I don't think it's professional for lawyer Dumas to come out and
now you are talking
and be condemned Baba MOHBAD. Because
now you are
it's against the professional ethics.
How can I pick a lawyer
laughing at the public that see this man when I don't know this man? And I don't know which deal this man give me.
Now you are talking.
Wait. Let me come in. No. Let me come in a little bit here. Hold on. Listen. First of all, in my own opinion, I stand to be corrected. You know, as a lawyer, your client should not be the one to say, focus as a professional. It will be unethical for your client to tell you the direction to focus on in a homicide case. Number one, I stand to be corrected, but I will not take that as a true statement.
Let me give you one point. Before
then number two, before you give me a point, let me go ahead and say another thing. When Odumosu was there, way back last year, maybe around this time last year, shortly before they hired this guy, this son, in April last year. Shortly before they hired this guy, there was about 7 lists. I don't know if I can find it. A 7 list of things that Odumosu wanted to do. And they said there was no money. Because I remember then when I went to Mercy Idris platform,
that answers your question. That 7 list answers your question.
Yeah, I remembered that there were 7 things Odumosu wanted to do, and Baba MOHBAD, they said there was no money for him.
So if you're a lawyer, what would you do? If you're a lawyer, what would you do? And there's no money, what would you do?
Well, if I were to be the lawyer, I will withdraw. I will come to the. I think he did the right thing by bringing it. Wait now.
He doesn't want to bring it up.
Wait. I think
lawyer did the needful. Lawyer did the right thing.
Let me say something. Let me land on that statement. Let me land now.
Let her land.
I think when Odumosu wanted to do those 7 things and they said there was no money, he brought it out to the public. Now, listen to my statement now. When I saw it, I was canvassing for them to pay him money. Give him the money you want to use to hire Sanshitu, give it to Odumosu to carry out his assignment. All those things listed. But people were too emotional and too cultural and all of these things, and they said no, son. Odumosu must go. Last year.
Yes, it's Supreme. What I'm saying here is this one. Even if that lawyer wanted to go miles, as long as the person who contracted the lawyer do not want that lawyer to attend to some certain things, all the lawyer have to do, if the lawyer care much about the case, how can you as a lawyer care much about the case more than the client who employ you? The client has given you the guide the way he wants you to go. If you, let's say if your client says, okay, this is the truth that happened, okay, I don't want this case to go this way, I want you to just follow up with this story of the nurse. I believe nurse killed my son. People are saying so many things, I don't care, I don't want to go there, okay, I don't want to go there, this is where I want to go. And the lawyer said yes, and they make contract, and then the lawyer is working towards that direction, and then people in the public began to say so many different things, and then this lawyer, okay, will now leave the contract of his client and now come to the public. Guys, I wanted to do all those things, all right, but the man denied me. That is wrong. It's against professional ethics. That lawyer betrayed his client. He should have the back of his client at all time.
No, I think listen.
The lawyer did not contract that lawyer. If public contract that lawyer,
you have to. I think you have to. In a case like this, there's a care of duty care. Sometimes, especially in a homicide case, you really do not have to. It's like the family now saying, "I know my other son killed, but don't look there."
A paid lawyer.
You see, I don't want to. I don't listen. Hold on, sir. Hold on. I don't want to believe Nigeria has degenerated to that extent, because it won't happen here.
It's not just Nigeria; it's everywhere in the world. Lawyers are meant to protect their client interest.
Let me tell you, a client here will not confess to the lawyer. A client will not confess to his lawyer and say, "Hey, I kill, but defend me." No. The clients will continue to say, "I didn't do it." That's a different case. Yeah, let me turn this off. The clients, you do you think O.J. Simpson told his lawyer that I did it, but defend me? No.
Okay, are you saying even
O.J. Simpson will continue to say, "No, I did not do it," and he will start to continue to prove that. I
want to ask you, did you think O.J. Simpson?
Come on now, we are more than this. The lawyers are meant to protect your interest.
Did you think he didn't tell the
whether
lawyer?
you're murder or not?
Say that again.
Can I say something, Papariano?
Go on, Rotimi.
Now, Bosija, it is like this, okay? It is a called scope of engagement. I employ you. This is the area I want you to go, right? Now, you will answer your question in line of your submission. He listed 7 things they wanted to do. They said there is no money. They've already limited you to those things you need to do. You listed 7 things. Money was available for only 3 things. The 4th thing is killed by the same client who is providing money for your service. Okay? The lawyer cannot go beyond what the client is telling him to do. Now, on the integrity part of the lawyer is where you went to say in a homicide case, it will have gone beyond his scope of engagement, because he knew it's the homicide case. His mission here is to prevent the father not even fighting for MOHBAD in any way. Logically, he's not fighting for MOHBAD, because if he's fighting for MOHBAD, common sense will have told the lawyer to do full forensic first. The first thing will call out for police is full forensic for everybody that surrounds MOHBAD.
What do you mean? Sometimes, right, when you engage a professional,
let's look at it this way. Hold on, sir. Let's look at it this way. Wumi's lawyer. Do you think Wumi confessed to his lawyer or her lawyer that let me do but defend me?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that, right? Sometimes when you engage some certain professionals, they will require you to tell them the truth and only the truth. Then when they know the truth, then they will not tell you how to say it. That this one don't say it. This one say it this way. They are legal counsels. They are there to defend your interests, your rights. They are there to work for you to see that they defend you in the maximum way that they can. Your lawyer is not your police, it's not your judge. Your lawyer is your representative, is the one that you want. However you want. If you want to go scot-free, if you want to go scot-free, okay, and your lawyer will just want you to tell Because if you tell your lawyer the truth, what you did, then he will know how he will guide you. He will be asking you, okay, was there CCTV camera there? There is none. Okay, but this is what happened, right? Not the story of the nurse. Yes, when we came back from the show, we were fighting, and then by mistakenly, just pushed him, and he hit his head on the wall, and he fell, and we were calling, telling him to wake up, and that's how it happened. But we were able to come up with an idea whereby all the CCTV camera was taken away, and everybody in there were approached. We talked to them, and they have complied. They said they will never bring it out, and we have approached a nurse, and the nurse is ready to take it on her. We will pay her, and she has agreed. In fact, the story we have told his father, the father of MOHBAD, has already put the story out there, so the story is already making sense to people. So I'm legal lawyer will say, okay, is that the case? Is that where you guys stand? Okay, a lawyer will go on. He will defend you in that regard.
Papariano, you've said it all. I want to ask the lady a question, just to buttress what you've just said now. Who was Wumi's lawyer and who was Adura's lawyer? And why did the lawyer back out from Adura? Why? These are the cases you should check. And I hope
Adura doesn't have a lawyer, to the best of my knowledge, but the lawyer
Adura lawyers back up because we requested it I told them to that it is very wrong for Adura and Wumi to be using the same lawyer and King White.
So why were they using it? And why did the lawyer
don't have a lawyer, to the best
so
of
right
my
now Adura does not have anyone right now. I don't understand what your big journey. What's your question?
Guys, please wait. Please 1 minute, please. Adura never had a lawyer in this case, to the best of my knowledge. They all started. The father was supposed to represent the whole family, and Baba came out. Okay, and ever since then, there has been lawyer representing Wumi. From the chamber of that lawyer, I think there existed some other lawyers who is cancelling either MOHBAD, cancelling Adura. So even when this 3-second video happened, it was still Wumi lawyer that represented Adura, right? So people complain about it, and then later they want to now go get Adura a lawyer. But to the best of my knowledge, to date now, there's still no information out there that Adura has a private lawyer. So, or does anybody have any information that Adura have a private lawyer?
I want us to go back to the audience.
I want to ask you, why did Wumi's lawyer wrote that he will no longer be representing Adura?
No. When was that? I don't think so.
That news broke out, Papariano. It broke out that they said they will not be. Yeah, the news broke out. You know, initially, Adura was invited to that conference that they did with Wumi. So he was speaking on behalf of Adura. That's the lawyer of Wumi. Okay, and when the case dragged more deeper,
which is 3 seconds video,
they pulled out that they will not be.
They didn't put. Let me tell you.
No, come on. They didn't pull out.
With the public, we kicked against the fact that hold on now,
Mama.
Madam, what are you saying now?
Let the woman speak. Let us speak.
Does that mean it didn't happen?
Go on. Just you get clarity.
I don't understand what this big John is saying.
Don't say this.
We just attacking and attacking. It's not making
that.
Big Johnny.
Don't say
Big Johnny, please wait.
Johnny, please.
Big Johnny, can you please wait? Okay, let's calm the tension, please. We are not.
Respect yourself,
okay.
So yeah, go on, Supreme.
Are you okay? Which one is respect yourself, eh? What have I said that cause respect yourself? Are you okay? You are not making sense. You are just interjecting.
It's okay. Let's continue. Make your
so
point.
what I was trying to say is that, like Papariano explained, was correct. And when the Adura went for his press conference and the public noticed that it was Wumi's lawyer that represented me, especially, I kicked against it and I said, if the 3-second message and the video said Wumi pushed my brother, the chat said Wumi pushed my brother and he fell and died, how then that statement indicted Wumi? How can the lawyer of Wumi now be the lawyer of Adura that is indicting Wumi? I told King White that it is ethical. It doesn't look logical. The person that is saying Wumi did
It can be logical this way. The only reason why women
And anyway, that was the reason they now told. That was the reason they now
don't say it's not
told.
logical, please. Don't say it's not logical. The only reason why women lawyer will have to defend Adura is if women lawyer believed that Adura did not message Yomi, that was an impersonation on Adura, that Adura did commit any offense against women lawyer can defend Aduras, can defend him. Unless you are saying that women lawyer believe that Adura messaged Yomi, then in that case, come on now, how can you defend my client?
The case Yomi was proving was that Adura was the one that messaged him. And
nothing concerns them with Yomi own. They are pushing their own narrative. Yomi is pushing his own narrative. Who will bow for who? They are pushing their own. Yomi is pushing his own.
Anyway, so that was why a lot of people kicked against it, and I spoke to King White about.
My question is this: was there any time when that lawyer came out and he said he won't be representing Adura any longer?
No, I did not hear.
Because that's unprofessional for him. I mean,
news broke out now, Papariano.
I did not hear. I did not hear. But
Supreme, you have the tension is too high. Please wait.
Papariano, let me throw into this. The news came out, but we didn't verify that news if it was a publication or just a mere rumor that came out. Okay.
No, Rotimi, there are some things we should hear, and then we should take it.
King White came out to say that King White himself, after all much said and done, King White now said that they have decided to get a lawyer for Adura. It was King White that said it, because after so much noise, then they decided to go their separate ways.
Anyway,
what you are saying, Papariano, emphatically, is that the legal team of women never come out to make that statement, like a public statement. I understand what you're saying.
Exactly. Because we don't know right now. When Adura have his next case, we don't know who is going to represent him. Does he have any lawyer to the best of anyone's knowledge? No.
I think he got a lawyer already.
Let me.
I think he got a lawyer.
Better.
That, I want to say this earlier before we start the audio. Okay, you see the relevance of the audio. There are lapses in the audio, but I think it's true because there are so many things this guy said. Right? Though on the part that he said he left the house in the morning, we don't even know the money he's talking about because the driver said nobody came out from that house. He left. Okay. Now, we don't know at the time this very particular person left the house. The relevance, what I pick out of this audio is that, you see, we'll be looking for a way for someone to narrate what actually happened in Mo's house to us. No clue whatsoever until the driver came, right? Now, this audio again. Assuming this audio came out before the driver's statement, I would have loved it. But I think Bukky just also, they've seen the handwritten on the wall. And that's that she's bringing out whatever she thinks she has now, just to exonerate herself. Because if you went too far to nail what Yomi was doing, you never sat down and analyzed if Yomi meant well for justice. You'll be seeing this hanky-panky from Muyiwa Baba MOHBAD. You, Bukky Jesse, has been dealing with them.
Bukky is biased, just biased.
She's biased, Papariano. You've been dealing with them.
I hate on Yomi. All I just want is this, right? When we get this particular video out, then Yomi should now act on it. Yomi don't need her.
Yeah, I'll be glad if Yomi could act on it. I'll be very happy.
So all we need, let's get the video and then make Yomi act on it. They can't do anything. We have given to Baba can't do anything. They said it's waste. Then now let those who know how to use it very well.
And also the one this boy, this man.
In fact, I will begin to call for new contribution on Yomi based on this video. Oh yeah,
the Binti video that he said he gave to Papa MOHBAD. We don't even know what that one contains. Papa MOHBAD will sit on it and nothing will be done. And nobody has seen it or know to what extent that can or cannot help. Because I've not seen it. Yomi has not seen it. And Binti said he gave it to Papa MOHBAD. And if it's something that is going to be contributory, they probably will sit on it. See? Because I've said it times without number. They don't want justice.
All right, let us analyze this video. Thank you very much. Let's come back to the scope of this video. everybody. Oh yeah, what do you guys have to say about the video, about the audio? Let's hear you guys' analysis. Is that it for you guys? I'm gonna bring other people up. I don't want exchange. I don't want violence, aggression, and all those things. Okay.
I agree and believe with the video. Like I said, the video to me, I believe it. I mean, until proven otherwise. And then Wunmi did say in her interview the night Mohbad died, Wunmi did say that there was a nurse with them overnight. And then, Wunmi said a lot of things. Adura said nobody saw his brother on Monday throughout.
Supreme, right? I think it now makes sense, though I understand clearly the context when Wunmi said the night that Mohbad died, that the father-in-law came, right? I understand that context, okay? But we can understand again by thematic perception test, there are some things that will just flow out of these people, out of trying to cover up things. There are some things that they will not be able to cover, and they will just say those things out of some certain mistakes, and will now perceive that and use that. So she has mentioned the night that her husband died. They came to that house in the night, right? So could it be that there was a nurse with them throughout that night when they came from that show?
She said the night that her husband died, there was a nurse that stayed with them all night.
It will only make sense for a nurse to be there all night if Mohbad passed that night and we have a video relative to the night. We have
Exactly.
a video to that particular night right now.
Because so yes, there's what they call Floridian sleep, where
maybe that was the nurse they went to bring when they rushed out with that. When they were
you are trying to cover up a murder.
And this makes sense that Mohbad would have died that morning, that when they are now Mohbad is dead. That shows that could have been the initial video where they were in the car with Mohbad trying to take him to the hospital or whatever, and they announced him dead. Because the position of Mohbad in that car doesn't seem like coming from one hospital to another. From one hospital to another, he would have been parked straight.
And when there was, I don't know now, when we saw him in that car, it looks like his neck moved. When his neck moved that way, rigor mortis had not set in.
Exactly.
Rigor mortis had not set in, so his body was still in a flaccid mode. So you see.
And again, Papariano, this audio, if this guy is making claim that nearly everybody in that house has one or two videos in their hands, okay, but him doesn't have, I kind of not believe that part. Because if you say everybody, OG is having video, all what you are directing attention to is OG. We all know OG is the official photographer of Mohbad. And that is the person we have been calling out all this while. Police should go out for that OG right now with this audio. And I expect
okay, you guys should keep on. I'm trying to edit the audio out. Go on, let me edit the audio out.
And there is no way Bukky Jesse can tell us that he doesn't know who OG is in this case for more than 2 years, almost 2 years. You are ready, Bukky Jesse will be the one analyzing everybody in that house. They can't tell you who OG is and you don't verify who is OG. You used to call the family, you get your intel, somebody could tell you that Yomi was chatting with, what is his name now? Lifestyle, was sending Yomi message or whatever. But you could not get an intel that could tell you who OG was. And I believe because Bukky came out with this audio, she must have sent it to one or two persons who know those in the house. My question is, who is this person's voice that we are hearing in Mohbad's house? Can Adura come out and tell us who that person is? Because everyone that lives in Mohbad's house, they must know this voice. Or Prime Boy, can Prime Boy tell us who was talking? Because Prime Boy was with Mohbad few hours, and the person later, definitely the person knows Prime Boy. And who else can also come out to tell us who this voice is? Because this voice, they must tell us the name of this person who is talking. If Bukky Jesse was coming out and telling us that he doesn't know the name of this person. I find that suspicious. I don't believe that part. That DJ say he
Well,
forgot
it's
the name
okay. I
of
mean,
the
to
person.
me, Mr. Rotimi, to me, she might not know who, and which is okay. That is, I don't think
No,
that
she
is
talked about
actually.
the name of the
Hold on,
person,
sir.
Madam Mary.
I don't think it is relevant.
He said the name is relevant, Madam Mary, is 100%.
No, the name of the
name-
person speaking is relevant, but if
Yes,
Bukky
exactly.
doesn't
That's
know,
what I'm
I
saying.
don't think it's relevant. We
He
can
said you
just do
forgot the name.
investigation.
How could you forget the name of the person that chatted and give you this
Okay,
kind of
please wait,
link?
please wait. One minute, please. The name of the person is relevant. If we can know the name of the person is a direct witness. He said he was in that house.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the name of the person is relevant. What I'm saying is that if Bukky says she does not know,
He said she
we cannot
forgot. She said the name.
Bukky.
She said she
She
knows.
said
She said she knows, but it's
She
not phone.
forgot.
She forgot to bring that it's
So
in
she
her
bring
phone.
the name
Okay,
out.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Then she, I mean, it's easy. She will just look at her phone and bring it out.
yeah.
That one
Let
is
your
if you
take
are the
over the
one-
case, and then we'll now someone book it to bring out the name of the guy, because since they want to run, then now we'll go for them. Whatever the guy is, we'll go for him now.
Then how I wish
If you are the one, I can bet on you that before you come out, that name will be on your head.
of course now, of course.
Oh, so why is he telling us
Well,
that?
you know, we
he forgot
operate
the
at
name?
a different level.
No, my brother is on that one.
Let's debate on that. Let's move on from that. One thing I wish Bukky Jesse asked the guy if Bukky Jesse still has the guy's number and the number is still going through. Wish Bukky Jesse could have asked him, is the 3 seconds that is flying around, is it real? Is it real? Bukky Jesse should have asked that question. But under these circumstances, you know, it's not everything you will remember. So we cut Bukky Jesse a slack on that.
Okay,
But-
but you just say one other important thing again, Madam Mary, which is very important. These persons that chatted with you, the number is existing. If it's WhatsApp, that means the person registered a number to talk to you.
Oh yeah, of course we can get it. That's what I'm
Very
saying.
good.
We can
I
get
think it's a
it.
very good one also. Yeah.
Yeah, because the phone number is there and they can
It's
know who
there.
is registered to.
Because she has already claimed that this person was on WhatsApp.
Because I don't think it's lifestyle. I don't think it's lifestyle. And I don't know who among the guys there that have left. Again, I think Darusha is somewhere outside on honeymoon and lifestyle is out. Sheyi is out and Sheyi was not even there anyway. So I don't know who else has left the country.
At least this person acknowledged that he slept in the house. Definitely it was inside the second jeep, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Madam Mary's. Supreme, are you there? Or you're busy. I mean, the person that is in that the person must have been in that second jeep, not in MOHBAD's jeep, because he acknowledged they came home together and said Prime didn't come, so he was with them all through the night, and that made him a credible witness.
This ó ti gbàgbọ́ kan máa lọ́wọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀gì mi máa padà wá sọ fún yín ó lóun ṣe dọ́gba Mohbad kan ló gbọ́.
I'm editing the voice. Sorry, guys. You can keep on. I'm trying to separate only the voice out.
Vintage, you want to say something?
Yeah, Bodija.
Hello, please just speak now. You don't have to refer to anybody, please. Just speak.
Yeah,
We can hear you. There are 300 people here
I
listening.
just want to ask her something. Do you believe in the driver?
Which of the driver? Please just give your own points, please, because I don't want to
Yeah,
mix.
the driver that said they drove them to the show and he slept at the gate.
Okay, the driver of the Prado Jeep. Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Papariano, you go ahead with what you're doing. Let's engage with. I will engage with her. Go ahead with what you're doing.
Hi, Rotimi. How you doing?
Good morning, Vintage.
Yeah, Mr. Rotimi, sorry, I heard the question, I couldn't answer you. Yes, OG was in the house, and you remember it was in that Prado where MOHBAD was. It was the driver, Darosha in front, MOHBAD, Wumi, Prime Boy, the second row. The third row in the trunk of a Prado was OG and Spending. So it was a 7-seater Prado. So what this guy in this audio said was OG started recording even in the car, in the Prado, when they were in the Prado, because OG was present at the back. Spending claimed he was carrying Liam, but it was Spending, and it will make sense. OG being a photographer, photographers are always on the standby, paparazzi, to catch the moment. Yeah. They are always ready to catch any moment. So that will make sense that OG, yes, I strongly believe OG will. I gave OG's number to 2 people to try and develop a rapport. I mean, I don't think they did, because when Prime Boy came to my show, he gave me OG's number. Because remember, when Lifestyle left the house, according to the text messages, it's not that Prime Boy is lying now, because we have text messages, and according to that text messages, when Lifestyle told Prime Boy that me, I don't go my area, I know they there again, no, may I give you OG number? Prime Boy now said yes, please. So Prime Boy actually also sent me a message that he chatted with OG. So it was OG that eventually gave the bag, or Prime Boy's bag, to the director or whoever went to pick up, maybe Napi or something, pick up the bag. So yes, OG was there, and it will make more sense for OG to have an exclusive audio or video with him, being a photographer, that they are always ready to capture the moments.
Now, Madam Mary, the question is, does it mean that means this same person now on this audio, it means this person followed them to that show and came back home with them? Okay?
He acknowledged that he was in the second Prado. He acknowledged that.
Yes. Now, what we need to know is that who was in that Prado, and because that second one, and what I'm trying to look at is that
because the second one, I think the second one has Adura. I mean, we can also always ask again, but for what I remember, I think they said Adura was there, Lifestyle was there, Ade West, I mean, Akai West, I don't know, something West was there. The driver was there.
But the driver is supposed to capture what happened between Prime Boy and MOHBAD.
You have diverted the conversation. Yes. 1 second.
Yes.
1 second. He did, and he already told them at the inquest.
He has narrated his side, yes.
Yeah. So in the other Prado, I think Lifestyle, Adura, the driver, this other person, DJ Bami.
Okay.
DJ Bami, and I believe they said Ade West, then they call him Ade West. But it's been a while I asked them, so because I know I jotted those names down to see the sitting arrangements, who was in what Prado, and what happened and thereabouts. So that is as far as I can remember. But Adura can always confirm that if he wants to, but they don't want to say. So
so that means that what we are calling out Bukky Jesse is to give us the name of this person that chatted with her. Very important, because you can't tell us.
Because I don't think I tried to
the most important part of this your audio is the name of the person. That's the most important part of it.
Yes.
Because if we have the name by now, we'll have been calling out police to invite this guy over, and OG also, because both of them are indicted in that audio. If you say that OG has it, then who is this person? She has to bring out the name of the.
Don't let us use the word indictment so that they will not be frightened. Let us say to come forward and help us.
Okay, it's true. It's true.
to
Thank
come
you. And it's
forward
just
and
that,
help
yeah, to
us.
come forward. Now, what I'm saying is that if BJ wants to help justice, she says she's backing out, or he says she's not backing out, whatever. You will demand the name from you, Bukky Jesse, the name of this person, to come and help her with more
Yeah, but
information.
I mean, I want to believe that people that talk to Bukky Jesse are listening, the critical thinker, everybody is listening on the windowsill, and she probably is here too. And if I don't know, if they can, they should put these things out there. They should put it all this secret. You know me, I don't keep secret that much. They should put it out there, let people work on it, whichever way they can work on it and stuff like that. If I can get a copy of this without her analysis, I will be able to do one or two things with it. If I have wanted to cut it and cut out that section, but I
I'm
analysis.
bringing it out for you now. Don't worry. I'm almost done.
Thank you, sir. So that is that, because when you get this one, you just oppose it with her interview where she said a nurse came over, put it together with the driver's submission or testimony, and massage it with the doctors that said that the boy has died. And even if we see that video where they say Mohbad is dead, Mohbad neck moved, if there was rigor mortis at that time, there wouldn't have been any movements. So we need to be able to do some things if they want to work, but sometimes if people don't want to work, if the government does not want to work, there are ways you can untwist their hands and they will work. But if you yourself don't even know what you want and you are doing rather and they don't want to work, then everything goes for them. But if they don't want to work and you are persistent and you know exactly what you want and you can have your backings and you can just push them a little bit, they will work. They have worked. The police have worked for us. They worked for us. The police
and again,
worked.
Let me bring this again before I forget. Sorry. Do you know the publication that they gave that Mohbad died on Monday? I want to believe this audio has been with them. As one of the submissions they do have within themselves to agree that he actually died on Monday.
I don't know. I cannot say yeah or nay. And it's still not. I don't know.
Because for all this while that we have been talking about forensic whatsoever, this guy already dead on Monday. Mama narrated. Baba never
I can't say yeah or nay. I don't know if that is why they did that. What they did. I don't know. But you see, if they have brought this one out, people will have been able to, for example, let me say when we wrote an adjoint petition, we will have been able to even reference this, attach this.
Somebody said that voice is Ayan's voice. Somebody says Ayan's voice. Who is Ayan?
Oh, it might be. It could be. Ayan is the one laying gata to man she birthday, 2 weeks birthday for Liam, 3 weeks birthday for Liam. To man la cake in gbogbo 7 months birthday for Liam. That's Ayan. Laying gata by.
Okay. Maybe we'll get where he has spoken before and we'll compare it together with this.
But I don't think that would be Ayan's voice because you know what? Ayan and Wunmi are very, very close. Okay. Very, very close. So I don't know if Ayan maybe I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Ayan. And some people are saying Ayan is even the father of Liam. I don't know. So I don't know if it is going to be Ayan. But I don't know. It could be. Because one thing I know is eventually these guys will speak because Mohbad's voice we superimpose and they will just I don't know, they will just start confessing without even knowing that they are confessing.
I think they are going through one thing or the other, and that's why they are coming out with their own story. But I don't know how to go about. But I still don't believe that if you have a video evidence, you want to travel abroad before you release it. That's the part I don't agree to. Okay, because
Well,
if you
just
have
in
an
case if
evidence,
Spending is listening now, because I know he always comes to Papariano's show and he always listens to, sometimes listen to my show. And I know Queen is always on my show and on Papariano's show. Just let me just pass this message out to him. Instead of you going to the court, they said the last time he just left the court, he was crying. He stepped out of the court and he started crying. Spending, there's still room for you. You can still change your testimony and you can still come forward with the truth. With the truth, you know. So there's still
and it will be
room.
celebrated.
And you will be celebrated, and there's still
100%.
room for you to do what is right. There's still room for you, please. There's no need crying. The deed has been done, but there's room for corrections. Òyìnbó tó ṣe pencil ló ṣe razor. So Queen, I know Queen contacted me and told me to call her. That is urgent. I did not respond, and I do not wish to respond, but reach out to the other people, and there's still room for you to make amendments, because everybody mentioned your name. Everybody mentioned your name.
The last time I met Queen on your show, she got down because of me. I even blame me for that very day, Madam Mary's. I remember that night.
That was not my show. Was that my show or Aduke? I think we were on Aduke's show.
It was your show.
It was mine?
Yes,
okay.
It was your show. She came up and I dragged her. I didn't believe what she was saying. I didn't even know you were the one that was telling me that she's a Queen's mother, Spending's mother or something. I believe it's Spending's mother. It was your show now.
I strongly believe it's Spending. I've done the analysis because
the manner at which she's defending him.
Yeah, she claimed Omo Adugbo, and Queen left Nigeria 15 years ago. When we did the calculation, this boy will be only 8 years old. See, Queen, that's Kuro Nigeria when the boy was 8 years old, Omo Adugbo. And Queen mo ipo lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n, lálá ti lọ sẹ́wọ̀n rí. No. And if in the way they talk the same way. They stammer. You know, Queen stammer, tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ pàpàpàpà, wọ́n máa kálòlò. That's the way Spending speaks.
We were hopeful that Spending was going to give us the three truths until when he came out and began to tell us half truth. You told us the story how you guys left the show. You didn't tell us more about the house. And look at what is coming out now from people. And Spending was there all through the night, you know. So I think Spending has a lot to tell the world what happened to MOHBAD. And
there's another question I want to ask Spending.
100%.
Why did Spending and Wunmi, why did they stay behind in the car? In the Prado?
Okay. Because you are a man. I don't know, are you a babysitter? Was it to babysit? Was he employed to babysit Liam? But the driver said the woman got down from the Prado at the time now.
Yeah, now she also said she got down. She went to call Darosha when they were arguing when Prime Boy and this person.
We knew that was a lie, though. Anyway, we knew that was a lie because the driver said they used you. We knew that was a lie. The driver said they used his account to give area boys money. It was his account they used. So it wasn't Darosha that went to get money at ATM. But that aside, Madam Mary, if Spending could come out to say a lot of things today, already Spending has been tagged as a prime suspect to MOHBAD's case. He has nothing to lose. He get plenty to gain than to lose if he speaks the truth as it stands now. He has been tagged. In short, he's the main person that could tell the truth to the world, and the world will say, yes, you have done well. Okay? Because he has been tagged. Now, Prime Boy has been exonerated, but you, Spending, you will go to high court because you are a prime suspect to this matter. How come they exonerated every other person, but only you they brought in? You must ask yourself this question, except you want to rot in jail. Except you still want to go and test that jail without.
I want you to know that there's no high court, so even the charges.
Why would there be high court? It's a modern.
Okay, Mr. Rotimi, let me tell you. There
You
is
can't
no
just
high
send people
court.
to jail. If you
Hold on,
send them,
sir. Let me explain now. In this case, the charges that they gave them, they are not going to high court. So it's going to be settled in the magistrate courts. There's
I
no
don't
high
understand.
court.
In a homicide case,
Wait now.
why?
Wait, Rotimi, please. Go on.
Rotimi, I'm giving you information. I'm not
Wait now,
arguing
please. No,
or
no.
debating.
Wait, please. Supreme, please. Don't you quickly go high and people don't like it, please.
I don't go high. I'm only talking.
You've said
I'm in
it
a
one
hollow
time,
place.
hear his own, and then you can now propel. Okay, we are trying to get something too from you. What you said, you were correct, but don't forget, a case can be appealed to the High Court, to the Supreme Court.
So the Supreme
It
Court,
doesn't
and
just
that's
end
how I was
once.
doing.
Now let me repeat
Go
myself.
ahead.
Wait, guys, please wait. A criminal case, okay, can be treated in the magistrate court, right? It doesn't mean whether High Court, even a magistrate court can sentence somebody to life imprisonment. So it doesn't mean like, because the case is small whatsoever. No. A magistrate case can handle a criminal case, a state high court can handle it, the court of appeal can handle it, and then Supreme Court. It just starting from the magistrate court, and that doesn't make any difference, please. So, are we clear on that? That doesn't make any difference.
But
Say because it's magistrate court. So magistrate court can't sentence someone to life imprisonment.
Papariano, can we hear our side of the argument? Papa Everest, go ahead. I want to hear your side of the argument.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Let's just move away from that. But it's okay.
The only thing I'm saying, I don't understand what Papariano explained, but the only thing I'm giving out an information. I'm not assuming or debating it. This case, Spending and the nurse, their case is not going to the high courts. It's going to the magistrate courts. Okay, it's going to, in fact, I have the name of the magistrate. I just don't have it handy. And their trial is starting on the 30th of this month. There is no high court in MOHBAD's case. Period.
Okay, so what you are saying now that can the case now be appealed?
The case will only be appealed after the trial. They can't just appeal a case now that has not even begun. They have to first of all try it. When they try it, then you can appeal it. Smith and Bankole, they could have appealed their case. Well, that one was in the high courts anyway. But yes, okay, you can appeal it.
Okay, that means what Papariano said now overrides what your submission, because
Papariano said did not override mine.
No, hold on, Madam Mary. Papariano made it clear to us the case can begin from the magistrate courts and proceed further to high court, to appeal
this
court.
This case, you are still saying high court.
Guys, please, let's distinguish. This is an internet world. Okay, I'm on the internet right now. Let me clear. Okay, so the
I'm only telling you. Wait, Papariano, before you go there.
Don't emphasize. We've gotten it.
This case is not going to high court.
No, it's in the magistrate court. Let's make the difference.
Not Corona. Not Corona. Not.
Let's wait. We all know what the magistrate court is. Corona is a Corona. Corona is not the magistrate court. Please. The magistrate court is the smallest court in Nigeria, aside the customary court. The criminal case can be prosecuted in a magistrate court, state high court, court of appeal, then Supreme Court. It doesn't go to customary court. The smallest court in Nigeria which can treat a criminal case is the magistrate court. Now the difference is this. A magistrate, I'm having it in front of me, a magistrate court cannot sentence a suspect or a defendant to any charges that would exceed more than 5 years imprisonment. All right, that's to say that this case is a very small case. That's why it's not going to state high court. State high court focuses on cases that, for example, if it's life imprisonment, if it's sentenced to death by hanging. But because the DPP have seen that the case of the nurse, right, and Spending, it will not be more than 5 years imprisonment. It is anything maybe 6 months, 1 year, but cannot exceed five years imprisonment. So it says yes, a magistrate court in Nigeria cannot sentence a suspect to life imprisonment. A magistrate court's criminal jurisdiction is limited to a maximum sentence of 5 years imprisonment. More serious crimes like those punishable by life imprisonment are typically tried and sentenced by the High Court or the Federal High Court according to the Constitution. So that is how it is.
You are very correct. And this is what I'm saying that. And this is what I'm saying that this case. This cause. Rotimi, wait. Let me finish. When I finish your answers will be there.
I'm talking about challenging it further.
They have to first of all find them guilty now before you talk about challenging.
I understand that. That's the beginning. You talk about
no, Rotimi, please wait. I'm not standing on my point. I said what I said out of my little knowledge. Okay, this is clarity right now. We have a clarity here that there are charges, that their offense is not an offense that is going to be, seen as, it's not a serious offense, more than 5 years imprisonment.
Papa, challenging the ruling.
Please wait now. Please get. Let's make things constructive. Let's say I'm a suspect. Okay, the DPP who took me, who charged me to that magistrate court, the DPP understand that the offense on me is not a very serious offense. It's an offense that can be between like few weeks, few months, or few years, less than 5 years imprisonment. DPP knows the right place to take his case to. They are the one that take their cases to which court. So DPP has seen it that way. So it means DPP who want to nail the person, who want to say, nurse, you kill Mohbad, already believe that the nurse cannot serve anything more than 5 years imprisonment. Maximum is 5. Okay. So now let's now say that the DPP, okay, went to that particular court, and the DPP said, this particular nurse, you are found guilty. Let me say this: the DPP did everything right in the prosecution, and the judge, the magistrate of that court, is able to find the nurse guilty, of the offense which the DPP brought against the nurse. Let's say magistrate say, I hereby declare the nurse guilty of negligence, and you're hereby sentenced to 2 years imprisonment, right? The nurse will appeal to a state high court. So what the state high court will do, they will review the decision of the state high court. If the magistrates, now, what the judge of the high court,
they will review the
decision of the magistrate. If the decision is convincing enough, they will uphold it. That is, they will uphold it. It doesn't mean that they will sentence the nurse to 1 million years. No. They will only uphold the initial decision or dismiss it.
But now, at the hearing of the nurse, at the state high court, okay?
See my 2 points. I want to stay with these 2 points. It is either the nurse, okay, is set free, all right, or she doesn't serve anything more than 5 years imprisonment.
Yes, I get you, Papariano. I get you. What I'm saying is that, furthermore, the case can be appealed. So definitely, if the appeal stands, it goes to high court. We have agreed on that, and it goes further. Okay. My point now is that what if we get to that high court while they were reviewing the case, they see more evidence coming at them at the state high court now or federal high court, whatsoever. Then that will bring life back to the
even
case.
At this magistrate court, in the view of new evidence, additional or supplementary charges can be filed. So it's not that it's final or anything like that. But I'm just giving an information that I have for a while now. I don't know if you people know that they were already arraigned on the 24th of March. They were arraigned on the 24th of March. Let me finish this sentence, please. They were arraigned on the 24th of March, and trial is starting. They are starting trial on the 30th of April. And it's going to be held at a magistrate court. And I have the name of the magistrate, the judge, whatever they call it.
In other words, whatever we are doing at Corona is a joke, Madam Mary's assistant.
It's not a joke.
So when you are already charging people, and
I just answered that question though. I said, in lieu or in view, when you have a new evidence in view, a supplemental charges that can be done. The supplementary charges can be done if at any time in a case, even when the case is over too, when you have a concrete evidence that is convincing or that is concrete, you can always bring a case up again.
I want us to move away from our initial position. The DPP,
let's move.
No, I want us to move from this position.
Okay.
The DPP does whatsoever she want to do with a criminal case, right? He can take it to court, even when investigation is still going. They have an absolute power. Not even Supreme Court can tell them when or how to take a case to court. You see, they have absolute power. Uncontrollable by no force.
And the charges they gave them,
even if corona is still going on, if the DPP find it reasonable to take the case to court, they have an absolute constitutional power. They are the Ministry of Justice. Are you going to teach the Ministry of Justice their work?
and the charges they gave them are very, very low.
What are the charges? Negligent?
One of them.
So
Conspiracy will be there now.
But anyway, in the light of new evidence, everything can be unturned. Simple.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes, right? It's not even because the case in court. In many countries within, there are sometimes even in America, a criminal is a person is convicted, is even already serving, and then new evidence will come, and they will have to release the person.
Yeah.
It happens everywhere. So just because the case is ongoing does not mean corona cannot be going.
Papariano, this is the move of DPP charging these people. Don't you see it as a way just to silence the public outcry? To say that after all, we're already charging people to court. If the government is responding to us, don't you think that is their style of what they are trying to achieve?
Let me what I'm doing. I'm almost done. Let me just continue.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Marys. Good morning, Mr. Rutex, Rutimi, and I can't say the name.
That's okay, everybody. Good morning.
This is Diamond and the commenters. That is Ayan in that picture right there on my page. You see this guy here? I've been saying it since. Why people are ignoring this particular guy called Ayan. Ayan is one of the rugged boys in MOHBAD's camp. He's an Ikorodu boy. Yeah, he belongs to whatever group he belongs to. You know, it was at that burial on that day. If you watch some video, when he got down there, his body was shouting, Ayan is here. They were bowing down completely. The fact that they know that he's a bad boy. You know? So when that voice notes they were playing, personally, I don't think it's this guy. You understand? Because this is the same guy that picked Liam, that carried Liam to the Badon show, that put Liam on his neck. This is the same guy that was there celebrating every month Liam's birthday, that we saw him spraying money on. Ayan is not a getter, no, it's not. So we're not talking about this guy. And this guy was the same guy that was crying crocodile tears when MOHBAD was announced, fake crying.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy has been ignored. While he was in the car, the second Prado with them lifestyle, this Ayan guy was at the show.
Well, I hope inquest will not be finished because OG needs to come, Ayan needs to come, Ade West needs to come back. You know, that's why I said I don't know the people that are just managing this case.
So I would digress a little bit to spending. You know, spending compromise on that fateful day. He said that he wanted to faint, that he's sweating and all sort of things like. And there's evidence for that. King White came out to come and put this spending under the train. Because when I spoke to spending, just a week after he was released from the cell, spending said that he always see MOHBAD in his dream more than 4 or 5 times while he was there in the cell, and that MOHBAD have always warned him not to compromise, to say the truth and let him get justice. And he said that is exactly what he's going to do. But I did not interview him further. I did not ask any further questions. Like, all I just said was, make sure that you come out there and say the truth. And he said MOHBAD warned him. That's what he said. And he said he will say everything that he knows. He knew a lot about work by MOHBAD spending. A night before that coroner inquest, King White, Spending, and his lawyer, they were there in an hotel in Ikorodu, planning what this guy would say in court and what to say. So, Spending, when I give this submission before, Queen reached out to me, Mr. Lagata, can I speak to you? You know? And I gave her my number. She called me. How will I say it? She's possessed, or her possessiveness or whatever with this Spending was crazy. And she wouldn't let me talk. She would but by and large, she wanted to just, try and send me a narrative that I would not buy. Because before she even started talking to Spending, I don't think she's Spending's mother. Because she used to be on Papariano, and I used to be really, really sorry for her when she's been dragged by anti-justice. She'll be shouting and she will lose her voice. Her voice will be, she was so emotionally attached to this justice even before she started talking to Spending. So that's why I wouldn't, because I knew when she was
to the Spending for a long time, but she just did not come to the public with that information.
Madam,
I know now. I spoke to Queen now,
you were
and
not
I
even,
know.
You were not even on TikTok then. Trust me. Papariano.
She was on Tanya Mologo's Facebook.
Papariano, you remember this lady in Papariano? When you start your water, you just leave there. She'll be shouting.
Olusle.
The day she said, drop Abati, I will give you lion. Drop Abati.
Listen,
you know that
I was there that day. She said, I'll give you 500 or lion.
She's a very poor person, I beg.
Listen, that what your rationale does not mean that she's not spending small.
Yeah,
because I know her from Facebook.
You cannot give me.
Let not be a contention.
You cannot give me.
Tell us what she.
You cannot give me a fact.
Wait, please, let us hear what she knows, and then we'll tell her what we know. Yeah, go and say what you know.
I know her from Facebook. She has spoken to me one-on-one. She has confided in me, and she told me the Omo Adugbo. Okay, now this lady left Nigeria this year 16 years when the boy was 8 years old. Omo Adugbo. What? And she told me how this Spending went to the first jail. Omo Adugbo, Omo Tani Lomo Adugbo, that you will be that close. How she got a lawyer now, a son for the boy, and they talk almost the same way. They both stammer. Omo tí ó ti bí kó tó travel ni. Maybe she did not disclose to her current husband that she had a child.
Okay, are you saying that you're suspecting that she's Spending's mother, right? Hello.
Just speak the same way.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to be clear so that I move on.
Stammer.
Hello. Are you suspecting that she's Spending's mom, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Lagata, go on. Let's hear what you know.
Right. Madam Aries, I cannot challenge your submission. You're entitled to it. But I'm just saying that I stand on my own observation from the beginning of when Queenie started talking on this justice for MOHBAD, So I don't think she is, but
What is that your observation? Tell us now. What do you know about her before just
my observation was when they were contributing money for spending, this lady was against it. We are right here on this platform. When they were
wait, please. You said Queen was against contributing money for spending.
Yes, now then.
No, please.
When they want to release him from
He even called me for money.
Hold on.
Wait now, please let me clear something now.
Not now. I am saying before.
No. I don't think at any point in time. In fact, let me say something like that.
This woman
I and Queen became enemy because of spending. I can analyze crime boy.
It was after. Papariano, you don't know your student again.
I know she's my son, but I don't remember Queen.
Wait, let me remind you. Hold on. Let me remind you.
No.
Let me remind
please,
you
I don't know. No. I don't think I can. I don't think any such happened, please.
December.
I have memories. I do recollect things.
Papariano, wait. You can't recollect
on what ground?
December.
Can you tell me one accusation? To be against somebody, you make an accusation. What accusation has she ever made against spending?
The December 2023. Yeah. Stroke January 2024. This lady, she was always present here. In fact, she was your moderator. You gave her moderator. And when she was here, even before you got strong on water, yeah, she is always here. And she was against Westo. Then, Papariano, wait now. She be now me they talk now. I was moderating for Westo now. You understand? All those periods when Westo started doing live, and I know what she always say. I didn't.
Before who was doing live.
Eh?
Before who was doing live?
I didn't say before anyone was doing that. I'm saying Westo before when Westo was doing live then.
Okay.
You know, even me as I'm speaking to you, yeah, I did not put a penny towards spending's contribution. You understand? I didn't put a pound. It was a single penny, and she then was against that. I wish I can have that recording, but it's a long.
If there's one person Queen has always been against that I know is Wumi. She can fight them to any point.
Yes, now.
But spending, but Queen against spending, no. I can't tell
that. Queen called me and asked, how can I help spending?
What date is that, please? What date?
March what? Now, how many March have we witnessed? We've only witnessed one.
March last year. Now, this year last year.
We have witnessed March 24, 25 now.
Not this year now. No, exactly. Okay, no, not this year.
That's why I'm asking
March last year, she called me.
Okay, you are saying March last year.
Sir. What she narrated to me, that's exactly what I said. You said you left 15 years ago. The boy per calculation will be 8. You should not even recognize him.
Okay, Madam Iris, when I said my date now, I didn't say the date I gave before your date was, I said December 23 January 24.
Queen has never gone against spending anytime, anywhere. Even on the Jokem's platform, she doesn't allow them to talk about spending at all.
The platform was just April, May 2024.
Are you trying to say that?
April, May 2024.
Are you trying to say that Queen just found out that spending is called Ayobami Sodiq, even after the police preliminary report, when they mentioned the name Ayobami Sodiq? Are you saying that she's just finding out that she knows anybody called spending and who is Ayobami Sodiq? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
to start with,
I can't speak for her because I don't know. What I'm saying is that
the moment she heard that name, she will recollect now.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that when when that Queen started getting on spending, was from that same March, April
Can we
2024.
just come back to our analysis here, please? I don't think that can never happen. Be against spending.
Anyone that
maybe on a
been
different platform, not here.
I'm just saying what I know, even from your platform.
I know she was just no, please, never here. She was just calm.
She's always here now.
She was fighting it. We never knew because we're not that much. We weren't analyzing spending that much, so there's no way. Like, in fact, that time people were saying, what did spending do? People were calling spending innocent.
Can I ask you a question?
Nobody was dragging spending at the time. Why would she be against that?
Can I ask you a question? Do you remember when spending was arrested?
Yeah, sure.
What month? What year?
That was 2023.
What month, sir?
The month?
Yeah.
Spending's arrest is in the month of September.
No. See, she's definitely now, yeah?
Wait, what month? Tell me what month.
It was around December now. Tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kó sùn sí cell. I said bail one quickly for them to come out.
No. It was not around December.
No, please stop. No.
When was it?
It was around December. They were going to be released.
You're talking about bailing. You're talking about
bailing is what you're talking about.
Bailing now. Yes, now bailing. Sorry.
You say arrested now.
You told me arrest. You said what month spending was arrested? September. Spending and the nurse was already there.
Papariano, I want to say bailing when they were because I'm still want to go back to.
Okay, let's clear something first. Let's clear something. Now I'm collecting both Prime Boy, Spending, and Nurse were all detained since September. When they went, they never came back. They were detained. Okay, are we okay on that? When they went in, that September, they presented themselves. September, they never came out. They were detained.
I agree with that, Papariano. I was referring to at their release because I know they don't want them to sleep in there because of, you understand? So it was that period. This lady always here on your platform here. In fact, 31st of December crossed January 2024. Ekpe Nimoju, Bolly B, Abati, Queen Alaja, and
what is your point here?
I don't know why you are pulling this. She's always
what
against
is your point? What is your point?
She's always fighting against women. When it comes to
you strongly
go teacher, please wait now.
You believe that
she's always fighting against women.
Okay, let us move ahead, please.
Yes, she's always fighting against women.
You believe that you suspect that she might be Spending's mom, and I'm saying I don't think.
If you say she's Spending's mom,
I don't think she is. So that is the point of contention here. So you can hold on to that.
Let me tell you, it's not. I'm almost 100% certain.
Okay, all right. I respect
because
your...
it can never be. I mean, I came from one Adubo too. When Queen is 40, Queen should be 46 years old now. She was 45 last week. I bring money last year. And she left Nigeria. Wait. She left Nigeria she left Nigeria when Queen left Nigeria when she was 30 and the boy was 8.
She told you a story
15 years ago. Kini ìbáṣepọ̀ kí n tó wà láàrin wọn tó máa rántí ọmọ 8 years old when she was 30. It's not that they were even close in age. Tó jẹ́ pọ́n jọ ń ṣe kékeré. No.
Supreme,
And they
you know
speak
why
the
she can't be
same
the
way.
mom? Supreme, you know why she can't be the mom? Okay.
Why can't she?
If she's the mom, there will be some very close relationship. I mean, my mom is abroad. You know those kids now whose mom or family is abroad. They always discussing, like there's always this relationship. At least she'll be calling her son. There will be this kind of conversation.
They do. Because Queen told me that Spending has been in jail before too.
Who was
and she was the one that bailed him.
Who was Yashubu?
They've been in communication. And Spending doesn't live with MOHBAD. Spending also has our own.
Who was Yashubu?
Spending has money. Hold on, Lagata. Spending, his nickname came from spending money. That's why they call him Spending.
She said that on this platform. We heard that a lot.
That's why they call him spending.
He used to
So,
be a Yahoo boy. That's why. You
and
understand?
this guy, Queen sent him a lot of money.
No, he used to be Yahoo boy, Madam
To say
Elis.
no, do you know? And you are saying no.
Madam Elis, I'm telling you
I'm
that.
not disputing the fact that it's not a Yahoo boy. I'm saying his mother also sending money.
That's what man like to sometimes. To te wa jaton ara ma wa balẹ̀. Torí there's some little things, so sometimes you move on. But mama, everybody try to hold their position. But if they move on, Olukaloku hold their position. Then mama jẹ́ kí jaja yẹn.
Denver, it's not going to happen, Papariano. Right. Anyway, I'm saying that the reason why they call him spending was because he was used to get involved in this Yahoo, whatever they do.
I am not disputing that.
That is how long.
But I'm saying in addition to that, Queen gives him a lot of money.
I don't have evidence.
She told me herself.
Okay.
Queen told me herself. Madam Mary's, in fact, when she was even abusing me too, she used it to abuse me that Tani mo help uri. She bought one by me help spending me or help spending. But you know. Then I now introduced Queen to Pierce. And I left her in the hands of Pierce. I'm not disputing the fact that she does Yahoo or not. I'm almost 100% certain that Iyaeli, ọmọ tó bí bóyá ọmọ kan tó bí nígbà tó wà ní secondary school ní age 20 or 22, because Queen left Nigeria when she was 30 and ọmọ yẹn was 8. Ọmọ yẹn was 8 because ọmọ àdúgbò mi wọ́n sọ pé ó lọ jail kí mo tún máa fẹ́ bá ní ṣe pọ̀.
They spoke to Spendy's mom now. Ìyá Òṣogbo.
That wasn't Spendy's mom. Ìyá Òṣogbo is not Spendy's mom now.
Okay.
They were
but that
the mother cannot even walk. They hide the mother spending from us and the father. They just said he was living with one grandmother, one old woman like that. That we should.
That was just to seek public. Now, Papariano. It's a strategy to seek public fund for his release. So anyway, let's move on from that. So this Ayan guy, and I believe that audio that came out was not a proper. It was, Anyway, it will all come out. The just secret will come out because I don't know how that audio. Somebody saying they were talking from even the way they were talking. Oh yeah, if you want to travel, I will carry you and everybody to straight away into that conversation. So to me, it does not make sense. So, and I don't think any of those boys recognize that voice that is speaking. But. We are doing findings from the people, whoever knows that voice. Somebody was saying in the comment section earlier that was Ayan. I don't think that was Ayan. Ayan's voice is like not. I doubt it though. But yeah, mentioning that it might be Ayan again. We'll go and play all this video that Ayan has been talking, and we'll compare that voice with the Ayan voice and see. Just the same way we found out that GB.
Did anybody read this? As Maggie said, it was staged by Buki. Distraction,
yeah. I strongly believe that. Because not just distraction.
Let's look at if it's true. Because no, don't be calling me Brashegun.
No. I mean,
so many people are asking me the question around. Because so many people have been asking me,
we did together, my sister. I want more dear.
Let me go tell you, explain. Now, okay, now let's pick it one and let's pick the other. Good evening, everybody. So, if the voice note is real, let's look at it. And if the voice note is a distraction, let's look at it. So, for me, let me first of all go with if the voice note is real, then I'll come to if the voice note is a distraction. So, if that voice note is real, I tried to listen to the 5 hours show Buki did that very day. And I see Papariano has been constantly playing and replaying it. And I listened to where she called in a lady at 2 hours, 35 minutes. And I think the lady was talking with her out of respect. She didn't want to tell her that she was so stupid, knowing all the information she was even giving the lady. Like, Baoleshima for 16 million. She autopsy, no question, you know, and you are even a part of this, you know. I can see from the lady's, you know, language, she doesn't want to, but she knew the beginning of everything Buki is saying is wrong.
Of course.
From where Buki started, even Buki needs to listen to herself. Her defense was so weak, watery, sour, and even dead on arrival. Everybody just watched
it has always been.
Yes, we just watched it because, to be honest with you, I'm speaking, I don't even know how stupid I am sounding right now, but to my haters, yes, I'm sounding stupid. So that is the same way Buki was sounding that very day.
Now strategy to divert attention away from her. And you know that thing she has said that there's record for them. So only people that read between the lines and pay attention that will understand the game.
And also, she's a shameless lady, I swear. You see, when you cannot stay on your lane, mind your business, and you are even dumb, acting like you are intelligent, that is what you get. Imagine somebody that is so dumb. She's not even ashamed to stage such show. Is this the time for you to start coming to tell us that Baba MOHBAD go for justice? You've already said it once.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why she really don't like Papariano is because of that show that Papariano, you know, play repeatedly. That her once a truthful show. That show that she did
for Baba.
Yes, for Baba. So now.
Yeah, but that week Papariano played that. It was a week of recap now. People were playing people's old record now.
To be honest with you, we're supposed to put that side by side with her recent talk.
Of course.
Listen to herself.
Not even just that. There's still some shows now. I don't know why people are not bringing all those ones out. My sister, let me tell you something, yeah. I was at the point closer to her then, and I know how she plays the game, you know. You see, the attack on people, if you look at it, I was attacked, so I was lied upon. Papariano even played that voice here on this show. And that's the game. They wanted to nail and drag people that knows the truth.
Are you analyzing Buki or are you analyzing the voice notes?
I'm analyzing Buki herself.
Okay, let me go down. I don't have time for that one. I want to talk about the voice notes.
Yeah, like I said, if the voice note was real, so before Lagata interjects me, if the voice note was real, that means Baba don't want justice. And if the voice note is not real, what are we expecting?
Even from that show, Disputed Diamond, from that show, you can tell that it was just a show of shame. It doesn't even sound real to me personally, my opinion. Honestly, it's obvious, and that was why there was so much attack on the barrister. You know?
No, you mean the show or the voice note?
The voice note and the show was to come and, you know, she came to do that show now for a purpose.
You see, let me tell you something.
And that voice note was a weapon for her, which she has been planning since that autopsy result.
She has no weapon anymore. You know why? You see, the Odumosu played this game nicely. I'm not going to lie to you. With them. He was smart with them. He wasn't smart with the case, but he was smart with them. He was ready for them at any time. So, if they go after Odumosu, Wallah, Odumosu will win them.
Of course.
He will win them. So, if Odumosu has all this strategy
They're in court already, though. But that's why he's holding on to some stuff.
If Odumosu has all this strategy to hit them at the right time, that means
One who is in court.
Odumosu now took them to court.
Took Baba back to court.
No, Baba MOHBAD, though.
To go to court.
Bukky Jesse now.
in Nigeria or in London.
I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose anything, but you understand. I'm not sure if I'm allowed.
Oh, Supreme is confirming it too.
But yeah, it's of course not. There's so many cases there. It's going to kickstart as well, but because there is so many lies and anyway.
But so hold on. So that means Odumosu can play this kind of game, and he did not use these tactics for us in justice for MOHBAD.
If you on the same Diamond, if you give me a contract as a lawyer, as a legal advisor, I'm obliged to do whatever you ask me to do, right? Even if I'm quoting the law for you, it's what you need to do, and you want to do it your own way.
Yoba, please. You said who can't win who. I'm interested in that your argument. You mean Odumosu cannot win Baba and Bukky Jesse? Wallahi, Odumosu will win Baba, Bukky Jesse in addition to Muyiwa. He will win them. Where people will have suspected, maybe the money, anyway, maybe the GoFundMe. Odumosu is up to something. For me, I think Odumosu is up to something. For him to be playing this card the way he's flipping it. He has strong evidence. Okay. So Baba MOHBAD will win Odumosu.
Undisputed. I will just tell you, don't get in between that. Don't get in between that. You don't need that. Whoever wants to win, any of them, that doesn't concern us. They were doing their things behind the scene. All we need is how we can forge forward to get justice from MOHBAD. So that part of them, both of them, either Odumosu or send request now uncertain. You have not sent request. Send request and I will accept you. Your account is on private. No, I don't want to be between them. I want to learn how to fight my fight. That's another person's fight. They were together before. When they were entering, sharing money, did they think about us? Well, whatever they want to do, let them fight themselves in court. What concerns us? We go just leave about but make it go they fight them. We go follow another lawyer. Follow our case. Go now justice not concern us. Small picking dive. MOHBAD was the son of that lawyer. Will he behave like that? The moment you start seeing things not going right, as a lawyer, if you respect yourself, you withdraw yourself. All the time that has been delayed by him to where do we put all of that? All the time delayed, things are not working, then leave. Must you be there? You two want to chop now. I beg.
These are evil genius. Evil genius people. Lagata, so where is Muyiwa now? Since how many days?
He's on the run.
He has not been to Confuse platform.
He's on the run, no. Muyiwa. Stupid man. He's on the run. He's critically hiding. Maybe last week they tell us, say, we could not listen to anybody apart from the critical thinkers.
Who are these critical thinkers?
Papariano don't know their name.
Pet Cage?
No, Pet Cage, Pet Cage, no.
Papariano. He's only the I want to justice for MOHBAD.
Papariano. No, Pet Cage hasn't left though. Papariano, if you can invite Pet Cage and Azuko for a proper show, you be I don't know. You be you be flabbergasted.
Who told you Perkins left?
He hasn't left though. We speak.
Yeah, I've not seen him for months. I've
He's
not
just
seen him.
he's just busy. He's just busy.
Leave all those guys are there. Leave waiting. Make
Okay,
make request call and make them won't collect money go request. They just focus on your own. Forget
Where
people.
does he belong to now? Lagata.
Okay.
Petket stands for justice, and you know they just took his idea. They took his idea. They collect manual. They don't collect Abi. They collect training. They don't collect manual. You know Young Daddy just played him, and obviously they attacked him. Wicked JC and all of that. They sent an attack on him.
But Lagata, hold on. When you people were together,
No. Don't use that word, please. I was never in any group with them.
when you were defending them, like
Defending
you
who?
see anything wrong in them, then like Muiwa, then
Good morning, Papariano. And good morning, everyone.
good morning.
Papariano, do you remember one time that you were asking me if Baba was a suspect? And I replied you like, what? He's a suspect. One of the main reasons why I replied you that day that he's a suspect was that how can something happen to his son and he now give power of Anthony to somebody that he is not seeing, somebody that has not given him penny, assist him as a carpenter and live abroad for many years? How does it sound? How does it look? Can you imagine? Right from day one, I don't trust that guy, Muiwa. What they call him? You are saying you loan your brother money for a case that you are supposed to.
Uncle Matamba.
Yeah.
Yes. Does that make Baba a suspect for what killed Mohbad?
Not to buy MOHBAD, but for holding some information. There are some informations that man knows, and up to now is not doing it. To me, all of them are suspects. All of them. They are all going to maybe be guilty for one offense or the other. Not to the point of MOHBAD, but for holding some information, for making the case linger till now. All of them are holding information. If the lawyer, because, well, I will not say the lawyer know much, because if the lawyer know much, they are not supposed to just drop him like that. Except they are not aware that the lawyer have already grabbed some things that he will use against them. Because if the lawyer have, like, someone is sick, you get to the hospital, you know you don't have to lie to the doctor. You have to tell the doctor some truth. It's almost the same thing like a lawyer. When you hire a lawyer, you need to tell the lawyer everything so that the lawyer can know where to come in. So for Odumosu to be dragging them now, he might have gotten some information. So the issue of Baba will know who Odumosu will know. That cannot be certain now. Except the lawyer started bringing his card. And lawyers are smart in that. Even if lawyer brings on the house now, you see Baba will just open mouth down. Where did you see this kind of information? They have forgotten that once you make a statement for a lawyer can just take one word from that statement and just, before you know it, you will get what you want. So many people are going to get into trouble with these things that they are doing. That is why they say truth don't have duplicates. Once you speak the truth and you stand on that truth, it will definitely set you free. But once you start lying, you start using one lie to cover the lie. Before you know it, actually just this one lie I want to say, I will not say another lie again. Before you know it, that one lie will become millions. So all these people are just putting themselves into big problem. Yeah. At the end of the day, people that are real, the main culpable person, they might even go free. And all these people will just go and start jail for saying what they are not supposed to say. That's why most of the time, I don't know how to talk. I don't really come up on platform apart from this Papariano because he was among the first hosts that I know about this justice from MOHBAD. Then for that date that Lagata and Papariano are trying to look for, maybe September. If it's September they arrested all those people, does that mean they spent 3 months in the jail? Because Lagata is correct in terms of they were trying for them not to spend Christmas inside the jail. So if Papariano says it's September, does that mean they used 3 months in the jail? And I remember Prime Boy was not, he didn't come out quickly. Prime Boy didn't come out quickly, so I don't think it's September. Maybe it's around November. I mean October, not September. So I'm just listening to everything, so that's why I just let me come up and say something. Thank you.
Can I speak now, please? Can I go ahead?
Speak on, please.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Papariano, for bringing me up. It's my first time on your platform. So, yeah, I listened to the conversation being had this morning, and I just want to say a few things. I think on J4M, we need to clearly understand this. He who must come to equity must come with clean hands. What we're doing here is seeking justice for a young man, a young 26-year-old man. And I think certain things are not right. When we see things to be condemned, let's be. I'm up here to speak this morning because of the barrister. I don't want to know what has gone wrong behind the scenes, but I would make my conclusion based on what I've seen on the media. I think, in my opinion, I see the barrister being a tool in the hands of some people. That's what I see. Let's be reminded that before this barrister, we had another barrister. He walked away quietly from this case without any drama. If there are any issues between Barrister Odumosu and the family, he should take it off social media because what he has demonstrated is nothing.
Sorry, just so that we don't spread misinformation, you said which barrister walked away peacefully?
Well, as far as I know, I don't know anything that goes behind the scene. And I'm not concerned about that because I'm not here for content.
But just to put it straight, because we like getting things rightly, no barrister walked away gently. The previous barrister was Fadile. He charged the family. He was a pro bono, but when he wanted to leave, he charged them and he paid his money.
Can you hang on, please?
Yes.
This is the point I'm trying to make. I don't care about whatever goes wrong behind the scenes because it's not my business. I stay within my boundaries and I don't go past my limits. The reason I'm here is not because I want to know what happened behind the scenes. I'm only here for nothing but justice for MOHBAD, and that's my focus. As far as I know, I have not seen any platform. Thank you very much. I have not seen on any platform where Barrister David Fadile has come to cause any chaos. But I've seen that with Barrister Odumosu, and that makes me question his integrity.
No, please wait. That's what I'm saying. Let's get something clear, please. In the case of Barrister Fadile,
yes,
at the time they wanted to debrief him,
yes,
he charged them an unusual fee.
Can you answer my question?
Can you please wait? I know, just please wait, please get something clear, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, because if you don't get the root of a problem, you cannot know how to solve a problem.
Okay.
At the time they needed to debrief Barrister Fadile, he charged them. After charging them, the family didn't make a drama with him. they paid him and he left peacefully. In this particular case, they said they were no longer happy with him. This one also charged them, but the family started drama with him, and then he gave them the drama. Go on.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is this. The family is not a professional. He is a professional. He can handle it better. He can take it off TikTok. He can go the legal route. I think if I were in his case, that's what I'll be doing if I were in his shoes. And another thing I want to say, I don't know if Barrister Odumoso actually practiced in the UK. Because the only issue I have against him is how he has demonstrated a great deal of incompetence and unprofessionalism. And
Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer?
I'm not a lawyer, and that's
So
why.
how come, if you are not a lawyer, are you teaching a lawyer how to fight? However he chooses to fight, if this is the best way he thinks he can use to win them, then he's going to do that way. Are you going to teach him to fight the way you want to fight?
Then you can ask me questions after, because I don't want to lose my line of thought.
All right, then go on.
Yeah, so basically this is it. I'm not a lawyer, but one thing I know is every profession in this country has rules. We have acts, we have legislations, we have code of conduct. And generally, as professionals, we know that there's a law called the GDPR 2018. That law is basically regarding confidentiality. And that is what I see that this barrister is in breach of. He's not in strict compliance with that law. And that is why I have problem with him. Because with GDPR, you are not supposed to share sensitive information with third parties without any written consent. Like a lot of things I see in the maybe publications or what he came to do on Arifa's platform, it is professionally wrong, and that is the only problem I have with him. And that's why I wonder if this man actually practices in the UK, because certain things should be taken off social media. He's not supposed to divulge any sensitive information to anyone.
Can you please tell me any sensitive information he did release, please?
Okay,
Just one.
yeah. For instance, the toxicology, how much they paid and blah, 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 is part of what you should keep. It's a sensitive information that you need the consent.
Okay, but see, you know, the thing is this, right? The thing is this.
Yeah.
The family who employed him, if they didn't go out of limitations, I don't think the man will need to explain himself. He already feel defamed, you know, he already feel being defamed, and maybe he decided to clear the air. He could have put up a publication if he feels like speaking to media.
What is not defendable? I'm sorry. You see, the way I would expect a professional to respond to situation is different from the way I would expect a non-professional to respond to the situation. And this is part of the issues here. He is a lawyer. He needs to find a better way, because the way he's gone about this whole thing is causing chaos on justice for MOHBAD. He's bringing distraction to justice for MOHBAD. And I don't want that distraction. For instance, like I've said, I'm not here for content. I'm not here for stories. Some of us are only genuinely here for justice for MOHBAD, and we don't want to be concerned about something else.
But you know the problem.
An educated person should not address situations the way someone.
If you go emotional, I'm sorry, you're not going to help resolve any problem.
No,
okay,
let's
be reasonable.
I'm being reasonable. This is over emotions. I am telling you what is professionally wrong and what is professionally wrong. Right.
Well, in Nigeria, in the UK, what is wrong? In what way it's wrong?
Well, he needs to take this fight in a legal way and not bring it on TikTok. And that's all I want to say. Thank you.
What did he bring on TikTok? I just want to know from you, what did he bring on TikTok?
She mentioned it already. He said the issue of the money.
Well, the thing is that
okay, but again, you need to know, if you don't know the relationship between who contracted this lawyer, you can't just get in between them. You are just, being not so emotional. If that is how they've been running their shows, you can't get in between them. I'm sorry. sorry. You need to, because we complained about the same thing and they protected this man. In fact, today Baba Mohbad never had any issue with this man until Bukky Jesse came out defaming this man. None of you have anything to say about that. And when he chooses to go the same way, you said he's not professional. Fine. That is up to him to deal with it the way he wants. It's his own discretion. You're not going to be telling an adult how he should resolve his own problem. You know how to resolve your own problem, and he knows how to resolve his own problem. I mean, for me, that's just it. How did the family got themselves into this? Because they were all lying. Baba Mohbad and his brother were telling us this man was his son. They overpraised him and they did so many bad business with him. And then later, he saw through them that they never wanted justice. They only wanted money. And he played the game with them. If you're blaming him of not being professional enough, how about the people who went to employ a non-professional? Were they not advised to employ people who were capable? These were people who were rejecting every offer. They rejected every better offer just to go for this man. And now they are having a fight with him. I'm sorry, I'm just going to be watching. I'm just going to be watching them. So if you want to get on your emotion, sorry, you can get on your emotion. That is up to you. It's not my problem. Go on, Kunle, or whoever is speaking.
Yeah, well, I just felt she was too emotional, and she needs to look at the whole thing carefully.
If you know how far Bukky protected this, they're all kids. See, don't even get in between them. We were calling out this man since they employed him, and Bukky just said others were protecting him. They gave him everything, and now he saw through them that these guys are trying to manipulate him, and instead he also manipulated them. And now, okay, Baba Mohbad has a lawyer, right? If that man is being unprofessional, you to take him to court. Because they all know they did bad business. Nobody want to take the other to court. That's why they are like hung. They are hanged. Whoever feels innocent, take the other to court. Why wasting our time? Both Baba, both the lawyer, both of them, I don't care.
And if they are hanged, it's really on TikTok that you can just be giving themselves photo. Nowhere to go.
That's it. They are just hanging on TikTok and creating drama. So whoever feels they are right, take the order to court. Why the delay? Baba has a son, and that man is a barrister. The son is big, I expect. So why is it waiting? Because they don't know they're playing games, and everything will come out. All the secret they've been keeping under the ground. We warn them about this under the ground. They refuse.
I want to ask you one question.
But I just wanted to make some.
A baby lawyer. A baby lawyer.
I wanted to make some.
Go against his son and win in court.
Yes,
can't a baby lawyer, a new lawyer, take a case to court and win the fan in court?
It depends. Anybody can win a case.
So I don't know the meaning of fan. Fan is just that.
I'm just looking at pre-degree. I'm saying if it comes to who have more upper hand, Baba Mohbad has a son. There's no excuse. Baba has a son. So why is Baba Mohbad who feels to be right? Because right now everyone feels the lawyer is wrong, right? When somebody is wrong and you are a victim, what do? You complain as a victim. I've never seen a victim, okay, that is suffering something and is just sitting down there calm. Complain. You know the right thing to do. I agree with you that the lawyer is wrong, but what do?
Papariano.
You stay down and be crying?
Papariano, let me say something. For me, I don't have the energy, honestly, to argue, but this is my point. Because I see you talking about...
MFU, you don't need energy to argue. I say let's be calm and keep it reasonably. You are the one who is trying to be...
You raised your voice. Emotion. As I was talking, you raised your voice. Anyway, this is my point.
Sorry for that.
No, it's all right, my darling. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, so this is my point, basically. As professionals, there are ways we are supposed to comport ourselves that should be different from someone who is not professional. So I'm not being emotional here, but I'm stating the obvious fact that there is a way you should comport yourself and be a good representation for your profession. What I'm basically asking of Barrister Odumosu is to take whatever the issues are of the media and address it the right way. Thank you very much.
But now, can you please hear me? Look at the thing. Can you hear me? Hello? Enfio, can
Papariano
you hear
said
me?
the both of them
Before I
have
go
moved
down,
wrong
yeah.
place already.
Enfio, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. You know, sometimes, right, when people's hands are dirty, they
Yeah.
becomes lackadaisical. They becomes reluctant. They become unwilling to do. Let's say, for example, right, two people involved in a drug business, which they both know that it is illegal, to be involved in such business. Now, one gave the business, they gave the substance to the other that help me go deliver the substance and bring back the money, and I will give you a percentage. So one of it took the business, he took the business there, he sold it, but never brought the money. This one either will never report the case to the police, so right? Because he know both himself is wrong. And even the other guy, even if we find these two guys fighting, whereby this one injures the other, this one too will be very reluctant to report the case to the police, right? Because he understands that there is a more higher offense than whatever that is on.
Well,
Right now, from what I see right now, okay, I believe that there's defamation on this lawyer's integrity, which I understand.
Keep up legally,
Can
and
you
that's
please let me? You see, you are the one speaking over me. It's my conversation, right?
Okay, go ahead.
There's a high level of defamation on this lawyer's integrity, and the lawyer himself knew, okay, that probably, I'm just guessing, that maybe the lawyer knew that he has engaged in something illegal with this family, something he wasn't supposed to engage on with them, right? And he doesn't want to go the legal route, right? Because now, if truly, like you said, if indeed, he wants to be a professional and is correct, he should do it the right way. But me, I'm thinking the reason why he's not going the right way, he's only trying to clear the public of some certain speculations, right? Without going to the right way. His concern is just to clear his name in the public space. It's not because he think he's innocent. And now on the other side of the family, if they believed too that this lawyer is being misconducted, is misrepresented, there's only one option: take him to court, and they've got a son. Why are they not doing it too? It means, that's why I said that they both, we don't know the kind of agreement they've had, okay? So it will be difficult to just come in between them. And that's why I condemn all the underground that they were doing all this while, because it resulted into this. In fact, the group that worked with these people even asked for the contract. They asked about the family, where is even the contract that you guys used to in contracting this man? How did you guys get him? They said it doesn't exist. They can't even show the contract. So many things are not right too with the family. They wanted cheap things. We sent them to Berekete. Berekete said, I'm a billionaire. I don't know whether you know the man. The man wanted to offer them a son, but they never got anything from this man. They instead chose a way. They got the public money. They went looking for cheap lawyers, for lawyers who will just play along. I don't think they were really trying to get professionals who can do this job, who have pedigree, because we asked for the pedigree of this man. They never showed to us. I myself asked so many times. I said, can